Hey there, we are live. Just waiting on Sean, gonna be here in the next couple of minutes, but we figured we'll get started. With a little recap for some of the people that are here. And a shout out to the Games Nook for providing us with a bunch of free miniatures and a discount for everybody in Sudbury who goes and pays them a visit at the store. It's on LaSalle Boulevard, next to the Trevi. You mention the stream and whatnot, and you'll get 15% off, so that's nice. They can hook you up with all your tabletop gaming needs. Last week, I don't know how much I want to get into last week without Sean here, because I'm just going to explain it to Sean again. But last week, the crew found a abandoned town leftover from the last war. Oh. And it was being run by a offshoot of goblins who had basically been abandoned during the war and got their way out of the out of the mourning, and found themselves in this little band of thing that was just using the strongest would lead combat thing. Cove came in, beat the leader, assumed leadership, and then Travis, having newly come into his possession a bag of beans, decided to throw a bean towards the goblin encampment, which produced a pyramid, killing several of the goblins and injuring many of the people in the party. Travis was then forced to investigate the pyramid for treasure on his own, where he was killed by the skeleton lord living within it. He was gravely injured and got mummy rot and was unable to heal himself, so he just sat there slowly dying, but Mary Lee's managed to level up from when they blew up the pyramid, killing I guess it was a mummy lord, and managed to remove his curse and heal him, and then they made him excavate the remains of the pyramid to get the treasure. When he found the treasure, he decided to put a portable hole in a bag of holding, resulting in a miniature black hole which consumed him, killing him. And that's basically what happened last week. Cove is the Goblin King. Travis is dead. Kyle's character, Kyle, was out hanging out in the woods, doing whatever Kyle was doing in the woods. That's up to Kyle.
Making some new songs.
Hanging around.
Chopping some wood. Mm-hmm. Enjoying my hunt. Decorating.
Seducing every tree in case it's a dryad. You never know. You never know which tree is going to be a dryad. As a bard, you gotta cover your bases. But he goes back. He finds that the rest of his crew has moved on from their little seaside encampment, and are told that they have taken over the town of Caral, also known as New Cap, also known as Coveland.
Coveland. My character's going to make a nice little house on the side of it.
Yeah. So they're in the process of rebuilding after Travis's destruction of a good portion of it.
Hang on, no. Build a tavern.
Yeah.
My bard's going to make resources to build a tavern.
There you go. Hey, that's an option.
That way he can sing barkeep. People come in for stories and tales where they buy drinks from.
There you go.
And the tales can be full of enchantment, so they keep buying drinks to hear more tales.
There you go. You're set.
Cash.
Yeah.
I got a cash cow going.
So as the locals would have informed you that the mourning, which destroyed an entire country during the last war, basically displaced a lot of people. So there's a lot of refugees looking for homes. So an abandoned keep in town that's being rebuilt could easily be populated. So, yeah, that's up to you guys what you want to do with that.
Well, I have goal 1. Build a tavern.
Yeah.
Who started?
Well, decide what we want to do here. But you're hanging out in the town. You're working with some of the local people on building a tavern.
Yep.
And Travis, who died, all of a sudden, you see approaching from the woods on the town there, a person who looks exactly like Travis, walking through the woods in a dark traveling cloak carrying a staff. 2 staffs?
One's a quarterback.
Oh, yes. So he's got a staff and a quarterstaff.
A staff and a quarter.
Yeah.
Interesting. Little Gandalf style here.
Yep.
My little character is just sitting around with his friends trying to figure out the local things to make some mead with.
Yeah.
Some meals. He figure out the native drinks everybody likes to drink. Brewing. Trying to figure out how to get the stuff all going, the brewery going.
Okay.
May need some. That's gonna take some time. That's a side note. And lots of coins.
Yep.
Hey look, I have tons of coins. I have like 10.
Well, whatever you have in gold is still gold.
I have 10,000 gold.
There you go. You're rich.
I got plenty of gold to build this tavern.
Yep.
Plenty of gold to build a brewery behind the tavern.
So you're rich in strange, out of this world gold, but it's still gold.
Still gold. Melt it down into gold. It can be made into gold.
Yep. It is not a gold Galifar, which is the official gold coin, but it is a piece of gold. So there you
When I
go.
come up with the name for the tavern, the name of the tavern is gonna be laced in gold letters,
There you go.
and it's gonna be magically sealed so nobody can steal the gold letters.
Yeah. Wonder what's taking Sean so long.
I got
That
lost.
slacker. He probably got lost.
You might be petting all the cats.
He might be.
You know
So-
how demanding cats are.
Mm-hmm.
With your god. I assume code for declaring
Well.
himself god.
Well, I mean, we're kind of, we got our king god who can smite people. In fact, he smote you. Guards! All of a sudden, a whole bunch of guards come out with, like, quivering spears at you.
If your god smoked me, what makes you think you're gonna smite me?
I think we should definitely try. You're some sort of phantasm, some sort of illusion.
And let me bring up my character sheet to go take it.
My character knows anything. He's just too busy making. He's probably too busy doing his little thing.
I'm looking down at them with contempt.
Yes.
I'm keeping everybody motivated with song and thing. Inspiring work is work faster.
Reloading now.
So it's been about a week since you came here, so you've gotten quite a bit of work done. You have a little, like, open-air tavern thing starting to go there. Got a couple of walls up.
What's that weapon you got there?
Spear.
I
A
had a god
tabernacle is a
off-
spear?
I had a god off with your god a little while ago. Did
Uh-huh.
you see any scars on me?
No, but
What makes you think you're gonna win this fight?
if you're an illusion, I should be able to stab right through you then. Do you want me to try?
I walked it away with my golden staff.
Okay.
I could come and
Okay.
not him, the toy.
Okay.
Whatever he's jabbing me with.
Well, what do you want here?
My
You're an enemy. You have killed like half of our population. We're just rebuilding
from
from.
half your population.
Yes.
You only kill a handful of you.
You don't remember if you killed anybody. You have no memory.
I know, I'm just right there. Oh my god.
You killed half of the people here. We want nothing to do with you.
If I kill half
Leave.
of you, what makes you think you have a chance? to get-
Leave.
I just want my stuff. And
What
I'm
stuff?
actually for your god.
What stuff? What do we have of yours?
Go get my stuff. Now.
I don't have anything of yours.
If you want me to leave, give me my stuff.
Okay. And they hand you a rock. Here's your stuff. Have a good day.
I had a now. I had a fight with your god. You can rock.
Mhm.
So be it. The god off of yours. The god off of yours that happened between me and you. Describe it for me. In your own words.
You threw a pyramid at our town, killing a bunch of people. You were then killed by a mummy and saved by your friends. and then you exploded.
So, you're basically saying I dropped a pyramid on the town.
And?
And you threatened me with a spear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do it again then.
Pardon?
Do it again then.
Okay.
Drop a pyramid on me if you can do it again. I think it was just luck. They
If
said
that wiped out half the town, would you want the other half?
the leader Cove said that it was sheer incompetence that allowed you to destroy these people. He said you were a buffoon.
My top dropping a pyramid on you and shit.
He called you a buffoon, an incompetent buffoon.
I suppose could have been. After all, I was confident with dropping on the whole town.
As my character knows all this commotion at the gate, and strolls on over with a little tune going on, wondering what's happening with the guards and how he can help.
Well, you notice Travis, who is supposedly dead, standing there.
The bard guy, knowing magic ways, saying this could be something.
Yeah.
Now, I have a message for you to give to your god.
Okay.
I am not happy with it.
Okay.
My god put me on a mission.
Uh-huh.
And your god decided to make my mission a little bit harder and a greater price had to be accepted.
How did you do that?
He gave me my life again.
No, but how did our God make your life harder?
Because my god had to bring me back to life.
Uh-huh.
My god didn't do things for free.
Mm-hmm. See, our God is nice. Maybe you should consider worshiping Cove. He does give things for free.
Can Cole bring any of you back to life? After you've been torn to shreds?
At this point, I give the two goblins 2 little mugs full of ghee.
There you go.
There you go, goblins. There.
Oh,
Do your
thanks.
work.
Thanks, Tabernacle Man. Thanks. They have some
You look
Molson,
like
couple of Molson X's.
He looks
Hold
at
on, hold on. What
Travis,
did you
he's
do?
wondering, and then he wanders off towards where Cove is. Just kind of
Yeah.
inquire.
Okay.
I didn't get what you said.
So he gave the beer to the goblins, then wandered back over to where Cove was.
Just inquire that. I saw a character that looked like your character there, just to give him a heads up.
Yeah.
But I don't say anything to you because don't want suspicion that I suspect something's wrong here. Being a magical bard of a very traveling age, you would
I
know
am not.
something.
I am not. Hold on. Did your god bring people back to life after being torn to shreds?
I'm sure he could if he wanted to. He brought you back. He got you brought back to life.
No.
Ooh, he did the first time.
No.
After that mummy.
Beautiful woman did. Not
Yeah. And she works with my God.
Pardon?
She works with my God. She's empowered by my God.
I gave her the skill to save my life. Who do you think taught her?
My God? Cove. The great Cove. The wise. The strong.
Your god did not have this healing skill. I have healing skill.
Uh-huh. Well, if you can beat our God in a test of strength, then maybe you could be our new leader.
Music Man has healing
Why
skills.
would I want to be the leader? You guys don't understand power. You're standing here threatening me with a spear after I drop a pyramid on your town. It doesn't sound like you're very smart
Accidentally
people.
dropped a pyramid on our town.
Pardon?
Accidentally dropped a pyramid on
How
our
do you know
town.
it was accidental?
Because when you later on tried to do it again, you produced a campfire.
How's that campfire? Is it burn it?
It burned for a day and then put itself out.
You put yourself out.
Yeah. Do you remember the campfire?
I can make fire.
All right. Make a pyramid. Show us your power, oh great and powerful Travis.
Make a pyramid out of thin air.
Yeah, why not?
Well, here's the problem. I don't have my beans on me because when my god sent me back, I was naked.
You don't know anything about beans.
I don't know about the beans from the pyramid. I know that has to be it. It's random.
There's other ways pyramids can be made.
Now, when I came back, I don't have any clothes. So I kind of want my stuff, my book. Anything I had on my person. And then I would leave.
What book?
Okay, my memory's not that great. I don't think my god put me back together completely.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would remember basic as you did yours.
Well, I'm sure my god could. Maybe you could ask him.
Maybe I could cast
Maybe you could ask the great and powerful Cove to restore your memories.
My character slowly reappears and says, Travis the Cleric went kaboom, and all this stuff went kaboom with him. And then he walks off, starts off again.
See that? Your stuff went kaboom.
As I touch the goblins and give them some healing. They're like, Music Man gets healing.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
feel like
recent.
ruling this kingdom.
Well, then leave. We're happy here without you.
Tell me, I know goblins. And all the other kingdoms that have traveled to get back here, because you know my god dumped me a 3-week walk from her, like a walk up here. I had to get stuff to get here quicker.
Mm-hmm.
How often has your god been challenged?
What?
How often have you been allowed to challenge your god?
Well, it's only been a week since the last challenge.
So who's going to challenge him?
Nobody right now. Why would you challenge a god? Who gives you all you need?
Are you trying to have another god off?
Why would we have a god off?
You had one last time.
No, we didn't.
I am a god.
No, you're not.
The bard comes back around. Here is your weekly pay, gets some each of gold, walks
Yeah.
off.
You do what?
He just
I gave-
pays the goblins.
Here's your weekly pay, gives each goblin a piece of gold, and then walks off. Singing and dancing. He goes back to his see how
Why,
he finds
why
them.
does a creature keep coming up, paying you and leaving?
Well, we're a nice free society here. We do work for him, he pays us.
What kind of work are you doing?
Building a tavern.
Guarding the town.
Guarding a town.
Are you a werewolf?
No.
No, I'm
Well, he's
half
a-
elf.
Well, he's a half elf right now.
Half elf.
But he is werewolf?
Well, he could be.
What you do? But he's a half elf. Sitting there watching as people are making his tavern, getting everything going. Watching for
The hairy
pyramids.
guy wants you to build a cabin?
Not hairy.
Not hairy. Just looks normal.
No half elf.
When's the last time you took a shave?
Probably this morning. He's grooming himself. He's a very prissy bard.
Just give me your pay.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like you have one leader. Sounds like you have many.
No.
But what, he's walking you around to build a tavern to get drunk in.
No, it's a free society. We have one leader and many people who work in the society. There's an exchange of goods.
You have one leader.
Yeah.
And you call it a free society.
Yeah.
Sounds like a monarchy to me.
Yeah. And what's wrong with that?
That's how they always ran.
We have a fair ruler.
Don't you think?
We have no reason to believe he isn't.
But he hasn't brought back people from the dead.
Yeah.
Himself.
Yes, he has the means to bring people back at his disposal.
How many goblins are in front of me?
Yeah, you bring back. Why don't you bring back somebody to life if you're a god and all powerful? There's now about 10 goblins who have wandered over. You've created a bit of a commotion here.
I need to
My character's slowly telling the other goblins to come help out.
Yeah.
No, I
As
need to
he's
check-
getting
I need
his
to
way
check my
going.
spells. I need to check it.
Slowly slippery as each one goes up, give them a goal to go do their duty.
Yeah, I don't have it active. I don't have it active. So
Also,
dropping all the
give me a
gold-
perception check.
Yeah. Hang on, skills. Ugh. You're getting a lot easier on a laptop. What you say?
Bad idea number 1: create a political debate and split the goblins.
Not with the bard inspiring them to stay together.
Yeah.
The bard could be against that whole plan.
Natural one. But I'm
Natural one. You don't notice anything. Kyle,
Yep.
you notice a big old bugbear comes up and whispers to one of the goblins there.
You know the.
Oh no, it's not. It's not Ian. He's a furbolg.
Ah.
It's a bugbear. The
Okay.
bugbear is a goblinoid.
Yep.
It'd be another goblin thing. It's a society mixed up of goblins and other goblinoids. So you got a bugbear who's a little bit bigger and beefier. Comes over. Looks like this fine fellow here.
Ah. Big guy.
Yeah, a little bit bigger, furrier, Chewbacca-like guy. Comes over, whispers in the ear of the one guy, and he comes over to you and he goes, "Cove wants this guy arrested."
Okay.
You don't hear?
Okay.
I cast that just to help me out.
Okay.
So they can all you get me.
What?
Like, a rock.
Yep. Actually,
I
we
want
need you to
get-
come with us. Come with us now.
Why?
Because we
Uh,
said so.
I want to roll a situation for him to tell me what's going on.
Okay.
So why you want me to follow him?
All right.
I'm not liking this guy. Yeah, I fail.
Yeah.
I sit there and come up and I nicely just touch him gently and cast friends on him and say, "You should come with us to where we're going." Like, I get basically friends gives me advantage on charisma checks. So I can
You're gonna-
persuade you.
What do I need to roll to resist that?
For friends, not much. You get to roll nothing. But at the end of the spell, you get to realize that you were spelled.
Chance me out? Okay.
No.
Yeah,
Wait.
I mean, what are the odds of me rolling?
There's no save.
nope.
There's no save, so he has advantage on charisma checks against you.
Yep.
I haven't.
No, he has advantage. That's it.
So I persuade you to come with us. So the persuasion of 20.
Perception. You gotta beat a perception.
Perception.
Beat a perception
Oh, yeah,
of
I get
20.
advantage too. Ah, there. 22.
22.
18.
18. So he beats it, and you are persuaded to go with him.
So you come with us.
I'm gonna be safe.
Just come with us.
You'll be safe for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach my dad I'm safe.
You'll be safe-ish.
You come with and I give you a mug full
Okay.
of drink.
I put my quarterback around my back, and I use my staff and support.
Okay. And you walk into the town surrounded by these goblins, and
2
This
natural
big-
1.
this big bugbear comes up and says, "I'm going to need you to surrender your staff."
I look at you and say, "You should give him your staff."
Surrender your staff.
I am not surrendering my staff.
24. I persuade you to give him the staff.
What'd you roll?
24. Good old advantage. The first roll was a 2. So good roll.
10.
What's your armor class?
11 right now.
11. A goblin stabs you in the knee, buckling your knee, and says, "Give us your spear, or we're going to keep stabbing you." Or give us your staff, or we're going to keep stabbing you.
And that's why I did the persuasion. And I can't give
What'd
him
you
the
say?
staff.
Staff or spear?
Staff.
So your staff.
Drop
I
your
have a
weapon.
holy staff.
Drop your weapons.
I had the quarterback staff to him.
You get stabbed again for another 5 damage. You've now taken 10 damage. As another one stabs you and says, "Stop being cute."
I was thinking the goblins.
You goblins have no sense of humor.
No.
Nope.
No, they were told to arrest you, so
For what?
for being you.
My character slowly whispers
Drop your
to-
weapons.
My guy whispers to him, "You should do what they say."
I'm not allowed to put the quarter staff on my back, am I?
Nope.
No. Well, you could try and run away, I guess.
How many goblins are around me?
Like you're surrounded by about 10 goblins right now.
Attaboy.
I say to you, hang on. You said I was safe.
You were if you listened.
You were if you listen. Let's see if you didn't listen.
Alright.
I got 1 minute of the spell and then he realizes he was tricked.
Oh, hang on. I gotta refresh the page.
I only got 1 minute, so
Yeah.
it's going very fastly.
I pick up my quarterstaff and cast invisibility and walk away.
Okay.
Well, I notice he starts casting a spell.
Give me a perception check.
16.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand roll, Travis.
Oh, am I?
Trying to find a good
9.
map for the town here.
I have a lot of high points, but that's not it. Don't get yourself killed after your quick return to life. Yeah.
So if we roll a 9, I notice he starts casting a spell.
Yep.
I cast Fairy Fire on him.
Okay.
I don't trust it's a bear like that. Start making me give up my weapon. I haven't attacked anybody and you're threatening me.
Well, you're supposed to listen.
Yeah.
When you come into a town acting strange, you're supposed to listen.
I just wanted my pal. You leave me alone, okay?
Still, you come up in
I'm
town,
ready
you're
to
supposed to
leave and you
listen.
attack me.
Alright, now for Travis's guy here.
You gotta do a dex saving throw versus casting.
I am rolling so bad tonight. What is with that? Like 4 bad rolls in a
Spell
row.
save of 15.
The dice gods are telling their story. The dice gods are telling their story.
You have to do a dex save of 15 to not get Fairy Fire on you.
What has like
Dexterity
quarterstaff?
save.
This one? Maybe this one?
I can use that one if you want.
Yeah. For the moment, that's what he is. You grab the quarterstaff, cast invisibility, and move.
Well, do a dexterity save.
Plus 1. No. Yeah, plus 1. 11.
Okay.
We let him cast his visibility, but he does not notice the little fire, and so just follow him.
Yeah.
So you do your invisibility, but you don't notice that you're outlined in purple.
You have to spell?
Fairy Fire.
He casts fairy fire on you.
Before you cast it.
You didn't cast it before I said invisibility.
That was the whole perception and everything.
He
I
did
did
a-
say that you were casting a spell, so I cast Fairy Fire on you. Just in case.
I rolled an 11.
Yeah, you failed your dex save. 15 you have to beat.
15 damage?
No.
Of course there's going to be a fight. Travis is
damage.
involved. He could have just, behaved himself.
I was leaving.
So now we see him walking, but the goblins slowly follow this little
Yeah.
purple figure going all over the place.
So why are you trying to kill me already?
I'm suspicious. You died, and if someone comes back knowing that been traveling, and the bard's well versed in different mimics and everything else. He's suspicious of this creature that comes back demanding stuff.
Okay, well. how
And
much
it's his
damage do I
town,
take?
his
Suspicious.
goblins, it's his
Nothing.
patrons. He's got
You don't take
protect them.
damage. You don't take damage.
Okay.
You just failed your save.
You just fail. You just basically become a glowing light.
Well, invisible going right because he's invisible, but we see his outline.
Yeah, you're still visible basically.
But who can see me?
Everybody.
Everyone,
So how do I get rid of it?
You don't.
you know.
You wait for the duration of it for it to be over.
But now he realizes that he's been charmed by friend spell because
Yep.
I had to concentrate this one.
You now realize that there was a friend spell cast on you.
I do Misty Step and a run 30 feet.
Okay.
That's a bonus action, so.
Yeah, you misty step and boogie out of there.
And I just get ready.
Okay.
The goblins slowly follow
Oh yeah.
this line.
Yeah,
They're
follow.
following you.
They're following you for a
I'm
while.
30 feet plus whatever I'm running.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Into the bush.
the goblins are running.
Yeah.
They can see you through the bush. You see this little purple figure go through the bush. What are you doing? It's a very bright purple. Not hard to miss.
You are very bright.
Yeah, I don't have the command spell yet. He's like, where's the command spell?
Looking
Don't
good.
have that. I have other ways. He's a bard. Very charismatic in this way.
Well, you ran off into the woods.
I turn around. Oh, it's a concentration. Never mind, can't do that.
Yeah, you're concentrating, I think, on your invisibility right now.
I'm debating casting
Travis, as you run through the woods, a Purelator truck pulls up.
What do you have for me?
Well, we'll see. Let's see what we got here.
Question, what do you give? Is it like a chart that you look at?
Yep,
Okay.
I've got a list.
I'm terrified that he's going to kill me.
Oh no, it's just the bard's playing precautious, and when he's been traveling enough and he knows what spells are being cast, and he's
Okay.
going to prevent things to happen in his nice newfound town.
How's the Perlator truck getting here, by the way?
Magic.
Let's
the bard
see.
works in many ways.
Oh. Okay.
What color am I?
So, purple.
It's very bright purple.
Perfect. I have a counter for that. Give me a second.
He hands you a small package. Actually, a fairly big Amazon box. Hands you the box and says, "Have yourself a good day."
The hell
Gets
is
back in his
Amazon?
truck and drives off.
I put it in my backpack, or whatever bag I have. I touch a small spoon that is not bigger than 10 feet. And I turn it the same color I am.
Yeah.
And then I went off in a different direction.
Okay.
We can still see you.
You also see that tree, it's the same color that I am.
Yeah. That's fine.
You can see outline.
There's a
outline of a goblin, outline of a person.
There's a tree. It's very bright, but there's also another guy running off.
It's called computer mark, that one. I never know what to give you because I didn't know what order of that you so good luck.
I randomize what comes off the list, so.
Maybe randomize will come off the list.
What direction was I running? I was running
It's
east?
up to you. What are you doing back here, Cole? Garlic bread? Okay.
Ah.
Where's Sean?
I don't know where Sean is. I think Jeff's cats might have eaten him. Did your cats eat Sean? All right. So you run off into the woods. Eventually, the goblin.
And I come in from the north. I ran up to the east, so I come back from the north, and I put my quarterstaff and my staff away. Hidden it?
Okay.
I think we have your quarterstaff.
No, I grabbed
No,
it.
he grabbed it and ran.
Ah.
I changed my voice a little bit.
So what do you look like now?
Hmm?
Just look like another random person?
Another random elf. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you want to do? You're walking up to the town?
I put my all of it in my robe and I'm tied and everything.
Note the goblins are now on high alert of strangers coming into town after this encounter.
Yeah.
Bard has instructed.
I have planted the seeds of doubt in them. They're very confused. Do you have another wizard? But I don't even think I had the hat.
Yeah, I just grabbed a random Miggy for you here. Here you go. You can have this guy. He's blue.
Now, before I actually enter the town, I'm down the wood lines to the north. I assume there's a wood line.
So
I checked
Nacho
the
Man, the package, he hadn't opened it yet. He's just checking it now.
I sit down and I'm like, what is Eberron?
Yeah, you don't know what Amazon is, but you open it up.
It's what's the status of work on his cabin?
It's got walls up. They're starting to work on a roof. He's already serving people.
I walk up to the village and I ask, do you have a place to sleep?
So you haven't looked at your package yet?
I'm holding the package in my arm. Do you have a place to sleep? I have a mythical package and I would like to go open it up. But I don't want to open up here.
Not in my place.
Just a tavern.
He's a very rich bard. I'm a tavern. I'm just a tavern.
No, I'm just asking that the guy, do you have a place for me to sleep? No.
Well, the guard, yeah, they might have. We have some, people. You could probably put up a tent somewhere or something. We're kind of rebuilding the town right now, so there's not really an inn yet. There's a tavern on its way, but
What happened to your town?
some idiot dropped a pyramid on it.
That pyramid over there?
Well, there's like rubble. That's about it.
But I mean, you should
And a lot of the bricks have been like reclaimed and are being used for like building of buildings and whatnot.
Reclamation.
Yep. Recycling.
That's a very godly action.
Yes.
You have the weird gods.
Oh, there's lots of gods.
Alright. So where's your tent?
Well, you just set up a tent. You can set up a tent if you want.
I wonder if I have the ability to give that. Anyway. So I wander over, set up tent, come with safe inside the town, and I sit down at the package.
Okay.
Did she see me with the package?
I don't know if you want to do a perception check to see if you see him.
I do a perception check.
Yeah. See a stranger walking into town. I mean, it's not uncommon for somebody to wander into this town. You're kind of opened up the borders for people to come in.
4 plus 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't really notice anything. You just notice a guy come in.
So he doesn't know to take that.
No.
I was hoping.
No.
I know it's you, but I'm kind of doing my own little things right now.
Alright, so I open the package.
Okay.
Obviously, right.
Inside it are 5 bottles labeled poison.
What language are they labeled in?
Common. Skull and crossbones, all that fun stuff.
I rip off the label
Okay.
of one of them
Okay.
when I walk into town,
All right.
and I look for a drunk goblin.
Okay.
Perception?
Yeah. Murder Hobo Travis is looking for a goblin to murder.
I just want to see what it is. It's poison. So I want to know what kind of poison it is.
Do note, if a goblin falls down the town,
12.
12? You don't see any drunk goblins. Kyle is a responsible barkeep who only gets them a little bit drunk.
they're still working.
Yeah.
I need them to work.
Yeah.
I get rid of. Alright, I go back and I rip off all the labels. I mean,
Okay.
all the things.
Yeah.
There's no difference between
Yeah,
them.
they all look exactly the same.
Do they look like healing potion bottles?
They just say they're like a generic bottle. It says that says poison on it.
Yeah, I rip them all off and I put them. I do. Am I carrying a potion bag or something?
Do you have a bag on you? It's up to you.
That's actually a good question. Backpack, yeah. So I put them all in my backpack.
Okay.
And then I lay down and take a short rest.
Okay.
What
What do
time
you have in your backpack?
Wait, he's taking a short rest?
Yeah.
You do
in
not
my
want to take a
backpack
short
is-
rest with a fart around here.
I have crossbow, hand axe, ink, pen, leather, which I really should put on. There we go.
You sure you want to take this short rest? Are you sure?
Honey?
Are you sure you want to take this short rest?
Well, he wants to reclaim. He wants to reclaim his spell slots. Obviously.
I'm in a camp. You've been to
tent.
build in a cavern.
If you're taking a short rest, that's going to be like 4 hours.
I'm clothed. Yeah, I have equipment on like ink, hand axe, dagger, crowbar. I don't know why I have a crowbar, but okay. Crossbow, clothes, book. I have a book.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a book of spells which I use.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sounds good. And now you have 5 mysterious poison bottles.
The bard now takes interest in the new visitor to town.
You see a new
notices
tent
a little
pop.
nap.
New tent popped up.
I cast a mage hand. The mage hand does a nice little sling
1d8
just to
plus
look
3.
through bags while he's sleeping.
Okay.
Where's my D8?
Well, he's taking a short rest, so he's not actually sleeping.
Oh, yeah. But no,
He's just
so-
kind of chilling.
The nice little mage hand pokes in.
Okay.
Plus 3. Hang on. And I heal 7 hit points.
There you go. Give me a perception check.
Perception?
Yep.
Somehow almost spelled
9.
over this.
9? Okay. Your hand rummages through.
Yeah, that happens. I don't have beans. If I had beans, I would. And there's a bard in town who can make me do what he wants.
So Ray Chow pokes around in things.
So what do I notice with a 9?
Nothing. You're chilling in your tent, relaxing.
The town is relaxing. Alright.
You find a bunch of stuff in his thing there with your mage hand, and you manage to pull out one of these bottles that's unlabeled.
Ray Chow brings me one bottle.
Yep.
You steal a bottle?
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have
but-
no idea what the bottle is.
Nope.
Nope.
It's an unlabeled bottle.
Remember, well-versed adventurous bard knows stuff.
Yeah.
He finds a little rat and gives the rat some of the bottle.
I know that my backpack is a lighter, but I don't care.
Yeah. Okay. You give it to a rat?
Yep.
The rat seems perfectly fine.
Labeled.
Where is Sean? I want to start the
Put a
adventure.
nice little question mark on this bottle and put up on the shelf for testing later.
Alright, do you have the cabin set up? But not quite all the way?
It's half built. It's got like a wall, no roof yet. Roof's going up. It's only been 4 hours. Not magical here. Can't
Oh, I know what you mean.
make them build a whole place. But you see a nice little hut comes up and then disappears.
There you
Inside
go.
the tavern.
One look, man.
I cast tiny hut beside the tavern. Walk in. You see me disappear. Walk me back out. It's like I came out there.
There you go.
And that's where the bottle's gonna stay. Is inside my nice little hut.
There you go. All safe.
All
Safe and sound.
safe and sound.
So I start a bonfire.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I'm not thinking
You
bonfire.
can't just go into town and start a bonfire.
Yeah, you can start a little campfire.
Yeah, I like the campfire. The bonfire in
Yeah.
front of me. I might be tracking the town.
Start a little campfire.
It's not a one that starts killing people. No, just a bonfire. Start cooking.
So a couple of guards wander up to you. And they go, "Hey, what brings you to town, eh?
Pardon?
What brings you to town, eh?"
I need a big place to cook. It's very dangerous out there.
Oh, yeah. Well, not so much here. Pretty safe. It's a safe country. Especially since the war's over.
The war's not exactly over. There's still, well, yeah, the war is over. But there's mages running around, the bandit. And I just wanted to take a rest without having to kill a bunch of bandits. You know what I mean?
Why would you kill people?
Because they're trying to rob me.
Huh.
What do you do with robbers?
Well, arrest them.
Arrest them. You got an army. I'm by
And?
myself.
And? We try not to kill people since the war.
People rob me, they die.
Oh, yeah.
And besides, I learned how to kill better when I kill them.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had any problems? Any bandits, roving, things that you want to take care of?
No, we've been pretty good ever since Cove took over. Thriving.
Cool? Who's
Right.
the cool?
He's our new leader.
Cool. I need some job. Basically, I'm trying to set a place where I can go hunt for a mage around here. I've heard stories of this mage who's been around, that powerful mage capable of creating portals to other worlds.
I've heard the there's been some talk of portals there
Wait,
from Cove's inner circle.
what kind of talk?
Well, I don't know. I'm just a guard.
Some guy you are.
I just work here, man.
Run along. I'm cooking here.
What you got to eat?
Hmm?
What you got to eat? What you got to eat?
Oh, the pig that I killed. The bush pig I killed a little while ago.
Looks good.
Yeah, you can have some leftovers when I'm done.
All right. Sounds good, man.
When I'm done cooking, just give me a little bit.
Yeah. And they wander back off and start doing their thing. The guards wander up to your tavern.
check up something.
Oh, doing research.
So do I notice that he set up everything? I come bring in and I bring him a drink.
Okay.
I have my own drink in my own hand too.
All right.
Should we continue to pretend to doing something like coming today?
Yeah. We'll just keep going.
You know,
If Sean shows up, he shows up.
I bring a drink. I said, what brings you to town, traveler?
No, the guy gone up to you.
I know. He came over to your camp.
The guys came to my tavern and I came over.
Yeah.
With a drink.
He brought over a drink.
I have my own drink. So bring on my drink.
So, portals. What do you know about portals?
I know portals, they take you one place and then you end up somewhere else.
Sound like you know more than this idiot guy.
I know they take you from one place into another. Comments that are magically inclined.
So, I've been hearing stories. Stories about traveling from another land.
I got stories. Stories of travels from many lands. Many lands over the mountains, many lands over the sea. Many lands from underground.
So tell me, where did this come from?
Cove is from a land far away.
Through a portal?
Don't know, portal. But from a land far away.
What species it cove?
What was he?
He is a tiefling.
He's a little tiefling, has a little tail and some horns. You play with the tail and the horns go pokey.
You play with cove tail, right? Your dog tail. It's a very interesting place to be in.
I'm just here running a tavern and I bring you a free drink.
And I'm good. Tell me, have you ever heard of a mage? Like been transporting people with portal?
I heard of mages. Mages are always portal. I had a mage portal me to another town and bring me back. Safer on travel and cheaper.
How much have you had to drink of your own stuff?
I had some drink.
You might want to mind the bottle.
Nah, I make my own. I prefer taste.
It's not telling me anything.
Just talking in circles.
Indeed. Is there any other member for a big band that I can go up and talk to and ask where they're from?
You probably could.
But they're not here, right?
Well, they're up in the main palace area.
Oh.
The main keep.
Well, I leave him a nice little mug and say if you could need a little story, come over to the tavern. It's half built. You try to get the goblins to build the other half. And some people to come in and help.
I kind of, I assume the part, which of course I remember I can ask, because that's what you did to me earlier. So I don't like it very much. Anyway, I cut up the bush pig and I offer it slightly undercooked leg of bush pig to the guys.
Okay.
Hungry?
Yeah.
I like that feeling the guy.
They have some. They have some. It's delicious.
I can see cooking. I take out a piece of the meat. I cook it some more, and then I eat it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's delicious.
Does it make you thirsty?
Are you waiting for somebody?
Oh, he's gone.
I'm gone.
He's gone.
I left you a mug and just left. I have other things to do.
So why are you building a tavern here?
He's
I'm
gone.
gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
I left. I
He
left you a
left.
mug and I went off for my duties. I gave you the answers you wanted and I left.
So I wander around asking various villagers if they've heard of a mage, or where the band of adventurers are from.
Okay. Most of the villagers have no idea.
I asked, tell me, what happened to your last leader?
Well, he's helping build a tavern right now.
The bear, right?
What?
The bear guy.
Yeah, he's the big,
Yeah,
big, strong
I go
one.
up to him. I go up to him and I ask him. You seem a little beat up. What happened to you?
He's perfectly healthy now, but he's like, what do you mean?
I'm talking about his armor. I'm not talking about his.
What do you mean?
Looks like you've been in quite a few fights yourself.
Yeah,
How'd the last one go?
not bad.
Not bad. Folks around here tell me you need to be the last king.
Yeah,
What happened?
Cove beat me.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it happens. It's actually been really good for us. It's been really good for our society.
I heard there was a god off or something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, some of the guys were telling me that the guy that your god supposedly killed came back in here. What's up with that?
He's probably just some freaking doppelganger or something. Some trickery.
Goblin trick each other? I didn't think you guys had it, but I shut up myself.
Did you just say you guys?
You should say two guys?
Did you just say you guys?
I don't see any woman guards.
There's women around.
There's women
I don't see
goblins.
like guards.
Yeah.
Which
You
one
just-
are the other woman?
You just gave meat to Susan. You just gave meat to Susan.
Anyway, have you heard of a band of adventurers from other lands
Well, what do you mean?
that came through a portal?
Mm-hmm.
For people not quite of this world. Or a mage. Have you heard of a mage that can transport people at will?
Well, they did that all the time during the war.
During the war, yeah. I know, I have fought them many times during the war, but I mean in the last few weeks.
Well, there was some weird stuff happening in the ocean, but we haven't heard much of that. We just heard little stories.
Stories, what kind of stories?
Well, pirate
bunch
ships
stories.
and whatnot, and people being, ships being paid to transport people that just appeared in the ocean.
Wait, ships being paid to bring people from here, from land,
No,
or the other way?
just
From
going
land
and
or to land?
no, them going, empty ships, picking up people, and never being seen again.
That sounds like it sounds interesting. But and where did you hear about these stories?
Well, travelers that come through here all the time.
Well, I came through here, so
Go, Cole. Go upstairs.
I hear the kingdom was taken over by travelers themselves. Have any of them wandered off, or are they all staying here?
They come and go there, but for the most part, they've been around helping rebuild the town after the idiot.
Did the idiot leave anything behind? Aside from the pyramid, obviously.
Not that I know of.
Where did they come from? Before the king got, like, what did they make sure?
What do you mean?
Well, they had the land here somewhere.
We never asked where they came from. Maybe you
So
should
they
ask them.
disappeared out of thin air.
Well, they wandered through the woods.
What direction?
From the east. Or from the west. Yeah, from the east.
Hey, anybody werewolf lately?
What?
Werewolf.
Well, there was some in the woods before. Just before the travelers showed up.
You heard him in the woods. What direction?
To the east.
And then these guys showed up.
Mm-hmm.
I wandered off to the east.
Okay.
Like what that happens. My guy's just happy building his tavern, motivating with songs with goblins, and you see them moving a lot faster when they're in my proximity.
There you
They're
go.
like moving at double speed.
There you go. Tavern's getting built.
So, I'm looking for any market travel or from the
Okay.
east. I look for a path that could have
Alright.
been made
Okay. You
in the last 2 weeks.
give me a nature check.
16, 18.
18. You manage to find some tracks there and whatnot, and you find your way to eventually the shore of the ocean there, and you find an old guard tower that was beaten up, and you can see some remnants of, an old discarded engine,
Come again?
a discarded boat motor.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah.
Right, so I
Some
walk
strange things you've never seen before.
I walk into the tower and look around for chests.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
What was he looking for?
9.
Stuff in the left in the tower.
Ah.
He's trying to find his grenades that he left there.
I'm not going to know what they are.
You don't find anything. Just some garbage.
What did the garbage look like?
Like candy wrappers, MRE wrappers.
All the rat, basically all the ration.
Yeah.
I sniff around looking to see if I can find any clues about what species live here. What races live here.
It doesn't look like anybody's lived here for the last week or so.
So this is where they can... Is there anything of use around me?
Well, unless you have use for old motor with no gas.
No idea what that is.
A little drone, underwater drone with no power.
And the battery would be dead by now.
Yeah.
Any camping supplies?
Nope.
They took it all with them.
All the useful stuff would have been taken with them.
Well, we built it in town.
Yeah.
Everything's in town.
Any book?
Nothing. Just garbage. You can read about...
Anything magical
Nope.
that I can find around here?
Nope.
I guess I'm wandering back to town.
Yep. So after it's like a day's journey to get to the shore and a day's journey back. You come back
So
and
I go up to the bear guard and go, you see your friend from the E came in a boat.
What do you mean?
I followed the trail. Like
This
you
will be
told
2
me to
days
follow.
later. He's
Did you?
asking a new guy new questions.
Yeah.
I followed the trail where you told me these people came from.
Yeah.
How do you know it's the same guard?
Yeah, it's around here. Like
How
the,
do you
boat,
know, but how do you know it's the same guard?
the bear, the big bear.
The
There's
bugbear,
many
the
of
big guy. The big guy. Now you're able to find the same
Alright.
old chieftain.
I think came from a boat.
Yeah.
And it smells very... There's a lot of hair and fur there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, beside the tavern, so a nice little silos getting built.
Tell me,
Like tower little shape.
So the tavern's pretty well built at this point there. You got the roof up now.
I asked, tell me, has there been a moonrise?
Well, it's
since
been
these travelers
tons.
arrived?
There's been tons.
Has there been a moonrise since?
Oh, yeah. There's 12 moons. There's a full moon every second day.
Hearing a weird noise when the moon came out?
No.
Alright, I assume all the werewolves in that party have gotten full control of it.
There is lycanthropes
And
in
nobody
Eberron.
talked.
Yeah.
There's a whole class towards lycanthropes.
There's a whole species of people who are descended
They
from
come in and out
lycanthropes.
whenever they please.
I would recognize it.
Oh, yeah.
And, I recognize that you are all lazy. You guys account, get up here.
Lazy. I built a tavern. How am I lazy?
And I ask you, I go back up to you. And
Building
I
a nice
ask
little
you,
silo.
I found out where you came to shore. Where are you really from?
Very broad question.
Yeah.
I come from what do you mean from shore? I came through the bush from the east. Help my friends out.
The land is dead to the east.
Are you sure it's the east?
Well, that boat that I saw could not have come far. Everything is dead. Anywhere that you could have come from, with a sail on that boat, it's dead. I don't know about motors, so I don't know how far away they came from. So I'm
says it
assuming
came-
you came from here, to from here. It's all dead.
Who says I came
How
from
did you
that
survive
close
the
east?
dead land, the wasteland?
How do you survive the wasteland?
I fought there in the war, and I was forced out.
Interesting. Tell me the tale of fighting in your war.
You don't know about the war, do you?
I do know of a war. Mean and ale and goblins
You
talk.
don't even know why the land to the east are dead. Where are you from? Wait. Are you the mage?
Wow.
I do not claim check to see if he's hiding any. If he can't an illusion check.
Meanwhile, the
illusion
bards climb over the guards.
My character's very paranoid, and I'm looking for a mage that I want to kill.
All right.
Before it's still calling over the guards.
Yeah. Give your Arcana check.
I want to see what he's hiding. 13.
13. You can seem like a bard to you. He may have hidden powers.
You may have what?
He may have hidden powers.
8 powers?
Hidden powers.
Yeah, but they don't come across as mages to me, do they?
No. Not seeing much mage out of them.
You're magic, but you're not mage, and you're elf.
Yep. Be wrong. Guards coming over.
Yeah.
How's your wine?
We don't serve wine.
You don't serve wine.
No.
Smart choice.
Only mead right now. Brewery still mead built.
So, like, 4 or 5 guards come in.
The roof is up now, right?
Yep.
Who says you're inside? Anyways, guards come in.
Guards come in.
Do I notice the guards at all?
Give me a perception check.
26, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. You notice the guards come in.
Do they look like they're looking for me?
Oh yeah. You saw him kind of make a gesture.
Who wants me?
Nobody, but you've been very threatening to people in town being
The
brand
guards
new.
are acting, the guards are telling me to come with them.
No.
Because
They just came into the room.
They just came in the room.
So I go up to the guard. I'm not on, my staff is
Yep.
hidden, put away.
That's fine.
What? I asked the guard, what do they want?
Well, we heard that you were being awfully threatening to people and making people uncomfortable. Just wondering what your problem
What's
is.
my mage?
Asking a lot of questions.
I'm looking for a mage.
And? Have you found one?
No. Have you?
I haven't seen one around.
I've been hearing stories from these adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
So they talk like they came from a distant land, and you have adventures here. The people from the distant land were talking about how they killed this mage in glorious battle, but nobody would tell me if it's an adventure.
I don't know about this glorious battle, but hey, if you're willing to throw down leave all of your stuff here and come with us, we'll bring you to talk to Cove.
Do you see any weapons on me?
Well,
My hand, all
Yeah.
I've got for weapons.
yeah. Then we'll just search you. Make sure you don't have any weapons on you. And then we will bring you
Give me
to
a
talk to
few minutes,
Cove.
I'll go put my stuff in my tent. Would that make you more comfortable?
That's fine.
I walk over to my tent.
Yeah.
And I
So
put
the
a
guys
ward.
who follow.
Yep. The guards follow you.
I put a ward around my tent.
Yeah.
And I put my stuff in it.
All right.
Except for my robe and my hand, obviously. Why are you
come
guys
out-
so afraid?
You come out. They search you.
Can I drop my hut on top of his hut? This guy's his hut, so you can't see his hut?
I asked the
Probably
goblin-
not.
I asked the goblin, why is he so afraid?
Because somebody came in and tried to trick us a little while ago, and we're on high alert.
Okay.
And you come in and
And
start
you show
threatening
up?
people,
Wearing very similar robes to the person,
asking the same questions.
asking the same questions. We're asking similar questions.
What was
Wanting
the other
to-
guy asking?
He was asking about our god and our leader and where our leader came from.
Same questions. Suspicious.
I look at the goblin and like, okay, lead on.
All right, so he brings you up to the keep, and sitting there is Cove in a fancy big throne. Hi, what brings you here?
I'm looking for a mage.
Okay,
Have you seen a mage?
Well,
He's powerful. He has the ability to open portals.
well, that's interesting. I am also looking for a mage.
Okay.
But I don't have one. Where have you heard this mage has come from? What do you know of the mage?
I travel, and in caverns I have heard about a massive battle fought between two gods over a pyramid. But I think some stories have been exaggerated.
Yeah, the bards tend to exaggerate. That's what they do.
It's the bard's way.
A lot of exaggeration.
The bard's life.
I've also heard that the other god came back.
I don't know about that. That wasn't really a god, it was just a doofus.
But he came back.
Yeah, it's yet to be seen.
I haven't heard of people coming back from a god battle.
Hey, it happens.
Not around here. Where are you from?
Not around here.
Are you part of a band of adventures I'm looking for that killed the mage?
I didn't kill a mage.
Did anybody in your band kill a mage?
Maybe. Maybe. People live their lives.
Tell bards, tell tales.
I asked the others, do any of you know who killed the great mage?
Well,
Have you even seen the mage?
not here.
Or wherever you were, did you see the mage?
We haven't run into a mage in a while. We're looking for one. Anything you can say to help us find a mage would be useful.
If I could find a mage, don't you think I would have found them?
Well,
How did people become king of your people? How did this guy become king of your people?
He beat the other one. In a glorious battle.
Surrounded.
are you honestly going to question my authority in my court?
You don't even understand the question I have been asking.
If I knew where there was a mage, I wouldn't be looking for one.
I actually have you met one before.
Yeah, I've met many a mages in the past. Who hasn't?
And what happened to those mage?
Things happen. They die. They leave. They wander around. They go through portals. You never know.
They go through portal.
Hey, crazier things have happened.
Tell me, where did you see them go through portal?
I haven't seen them go through a portal.
Did you get to go through portal?
I said they
And I
go
know
through.
you're not
I
gonna-
said they go through portals. I didn't say I saw one go through portals. I said they go through portals.
If you're not around here, how would you know that?
What do you mean?
You just told me you're not from here.
I didn't say I was from. I wasn't from here.
I want to situate.
Also, the bard says playing this.
I remember hearing this thing really, like he really had on his cell phone.
Well, no, he's
No,
playing on his
he's playing
guitar.
music. He's playing music on his guitar.
Bard's playing music.
What is that racket?
Stay in the tone.
Yeah.
Bards do that. He's playing.
Well, it seems like we want to find some mages. You want to find some mages.
I want to find a specific mage.
Well,
What does mage look like?
A mage capable of opening a great portal.
okay.
What does the mage look like?
A bit burnt.
Yeah, I have no
Right.
idea.
Mages play with fireballs. They will be burnt.
We have no idea what the mage we're looking for looks like. We just know there's mages that we're.
I haven't seen this mage, specific mage, in a while. Last time we met, we had a great battle. I left him badly burnt. I remember what he looked like, badly burnt. But considering mage, magic,
The bard takes out a pad of paper and a pencil. Okay, describe this mage in a pad of paper. He does like the whole. Sets down a chair, sets a little candle above you. Okay, description, red handwritten. So he's in here. Waiting for you to describe him. Artist vision. Describe the mage.
I just told you, he's a mage. He wears a grey robe. He loves casting invisibility. Fireball.
Yeah.
He's human. He loves fine wine. Very expensive wine. Aged like 100 years. Tends to have an army of insane people following him.
So, what's your name?
Odo.
Odo?
Well, he's busy drawing. Is this the mage you're looking for?
That looks like a
That's what
mage.
you're looking for.
That looks like a mage.
He's got a fireball. He's got his little robe.
Yeah.
He's got people following him. Is that your mage?
His skin's a little darker, but yes.
All right.
You know, charcoal, burnt. Have you ever seen anybody burnt?
I've actually burnt some goblins by mixing the wrong meats and everything together. Caused a fire. We fix them. I heal them. We try again. There you go. Right. There you go. Right.
So,
Darker. Is that
Otto.
good?
A little better, yeah. That's
There we go. That's our
Otto.
mage. I'll make up wanted posters
I
and
have a
put it on the
question.
sign.
How did you know what that looked like?
You just described it to him.
I did not describe its body. I just described its weight.
You said human, so I made it human. See,
Yeah.
it's a human.
It's a human.
I'll make
Have you
wanted
met him
posters.
before? You actually
not this
drew
one.
him in pretty good detail. Except his skin was darker when he was here.
What? I'll make wanted posters.
There you go.
We're looking for
But-
posters. Hang on.
It seems like we are looking for a mage. You are looking for a mage. Maybe we can look for a mage together. But
I don't like how you
what
said that.
makes you useful? What makes you more useful than, say, a goblin?
Tell me. Obviously, you fought this mage before. How did that end for you?
I've never fought this mage.
I didn't say you, I said the group. No,
No.
this guy obviously had fought that mage. How did that go for you?
He never said he fought the mage. And the mages we've dealt with in the past are all dead.
What happened to the one you just drew?
Probably dead.
It's what you described.
Who killed him?
You described him. You tell me.
You said he's dead. Who killed him?
You want the posters done?
There you go. Wanted.
There you go. Have you seen this page? That good? It's got your hat.
Yeah.
Grey robe.
Did you kill him?
Fireball. No, I haven't seen this page at all. You told me. You described him.
You just yeah, but you just drew him perfectly.
Yeah.
Because
I
you
told you.
described
You described him good.
I am very talented. I'm a bard. I'm an artisan. I'm very talented at drawing these things. I go start hanging up posters. I make other ones and start
Do I
hanging them
know
up.
he's lying?
He's not lying.
I know, but
He's not lying. He's not lying.
I wrote and I start making some more and I give them I stack the papers to the goblins
Yeah.
and the goblins start hanging them up. Have you seen this page? They go
Yeah.
off.
There you go.
There you go. I'll help you find your mage.
Why do I feel I'm being mocked here?
You're not being mocked. He's a bard. That's what he does.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
So, do you want to help us find this mage or no? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you were. I know you were trying to describe the portal mage from the arena, but he's dead.
He's dead.
He died. You guys
Who
killed
killed
him. You guys all killed him, but that's okay.
want the mage to
You were
die.
describing your mage,
Yeah.
which is different than the portal mage from the arena. They're different people.
I was just drawing the mage you described so we know what mage we're looking for.
I just want to make sure. Because
You described your
there is
mage.
a court full of them.
I don't know. I haven't seen this mage. You saw this mage.
If this mage that you guys killed was the one I was hunting for, you would have found wine. You would have found great wealth on him. Yeah, on the outside, he's going to
I
grab.
got Great Wolf, but do I
he had a
advertise that
lot
Great
of
Wolf?
money. He had a lot of gold on him. Did you loot him?
I don't know.
You,
I wasn't here.
you guys never met that mage.
I
You never met the mage. You just the mage.
Here that have met that mage.
Not me.
The mage you described is a completely different mage.
I do
The
know
the mage from the arena is a completely different mage than anyone you would have met.
So,
Not all mages are the same person.
that's why I said he would have had great wealth on him, and he was their leader.
And
Mm.
And nobody
Still
You guys
don't know
killed
who
him.
this mage is?
you guys killed him.
How many mages have your group killed?
In fact, I believe it was you that killed him, Travis.
Who
but
do you want that? Wait a minute. I thought they
it
killed
was
the other one.
Travis that killed the mage. But it was one of you guys killed him.
It
But
depends on your definition of mage.
the
No,
mage
you
you're
have only
describing
killed-
isn't the mage.
Your group have only killed one mage,
Yeah.
and he didn't have wealth on it.
Travis killed the mage at the arena.
I know.
Yeah.
He didn't have any wealth on him.
Yeah.
Why would we tell you?
And it's none of your
Because he had
business.
his wealth on that, like a special book, adorned in gold. I don't remember the man of gold for some reason. Alright. That's not the mage I'm looking for, but
You got a lot of questions to be new in the town.
Yeah.
I hope to
I really
describe
did.
your mage. I hope to draw your mage. We have not seen your mage. What would you like in this mage?
well, you killed a mage. Do you know how hard they are to kill?
Not that hard if you know what you're doing.
No.
Did you know what you were doing when your group killed that mage?
There's lots of seasoned adventurers that know what they're doing. I'm a bard. I tell the tales of many mages. There's mages that
So
sit there.
I'm not getting accurate information here. Got it.
There's many people that
Right, I
came
tell
in.
Cole. Yeah, I tell Cole. Well, you have somehow managed to kill one. I don't know how, but you have managed to kill a mage.
Yeah.
So of course I will help you.
Okay.
Not many people have.
Yeah.
Mages wear no armor. The barbarian cleaves them in half.
So what do you know of the morning?
Hmm?
What do you know of the morning?
In the morning.
Yeah. The event that killed that entire country.
It was the result of a
You've
war.
traveled around. Yeah. Well, that's obvious. Anything else?
You're the king. Why don't you act your court?
Well,
Basically, the village.
yeah.
There are many refugees here. Why don't you ask them?
Well, I have been asking them. That's why I'm asking you. You're new to town.
I'm from the kingdom.
Okay.
The bard pops up around. Which kingdom?
Which kingdom?
I just write down a piece of paper, write down notes to make
You
a
don't
new
even
song.
know what kingdom you're in.
Well, no. Which kingdom are you from? Which kingdom are you from?
Bard's busy making up a tale.
Yeah.
Of a stranger coming in asking lots of questions.
You don't look like anybody I've ever seen from Dargoon.
I rolled up the map. And
Yeah.
I said, technically I'm from Garden. But my people are from open up the map. I gotta find it. Give me a second. Who's human? My village was a human settlement near the border here.
Okay.
He once came from the border on the edge of the wastelands.
Around here. It was just a small village, like where Albanian College. Yeah, that is still in the village. Somebody stole it all and didn't tell the goblins. I tried to find them. Which means somebody else stole them.
Bard holds the sign up to the goblin saying, "Goblins can heal?" Question mark.
Anyway, we were learning. We were learning healing. That's what my family were doing before the war.
You're learning healing from a goblin. How'd that turn out?
I feel like I'm a monk. We were learning how to heal.
No,
Yeah.
he's writing a tale. He needs
Yeah.
a tale. He needs info.
I was a small child.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I have a showing aptitude in healing.
Mm-hmm.
specifically with burn.
Mm-hmm.
One night, our village was raided.
Okay.
We thought we were neutral. I mean, we're working at war, and
Well, I mean, a border town at war is always it won't be very neutral.
our village was not at war because we were heated. People were calm. We were neutral ground, or so we thought.
Sounds common. We're town right in the middle, neutral. In there for the coin.
Oh, one night they came. There was a mage
Mm-hmm.
from the nation.
Mm-hmm.
Andar. Is that how you pronounce it?
Aondar.
Andar. From the nation of Andar, led by a mage. And they set fire to the whole village. They did not cleanse it. They just grabbed people. And anybody who fought back were killed.
Mm-hmm. So this mage destroyed your town, and that's why you're looking for this mage. Points to the sign. Goblins have them posted all over the place.
Yep.
Because they're too stupid to do it outside of the building.
I very much would like to find this mage and repay him my debt.
Well, we can help you find this mage. I always like going off on different travels. I always like looking for new herds to make new needs. So we can offer some assistance in this travel to find your mage.
Yes, apparently he still is out fighting an army of jetpacks.
Yeah, I guess Sean was eaten by cats. It's the only possible explanation. It happens.
That happens sometimes.
He was supposed to come, didn't make it.
I'm pretty sure we get some more people to come help you find this mage for the optimal price.
So, I was just hoping to meet the person who killed your mage that was causing you problem.
Well, I think it was, it's my understanding the incompetent one lucked into it. And he's no longer with us.
What?
The incompetent one is the one who killed the mage, and he's no longer with us.
We had the cleric that didn't know how to cast spells, and he magically somehow fell on the mage.
Yeah, he accidentally, it would appear, killed the
The
mage.
incompetent one that you claim was the one who killed the mage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Shit happens.
Yeah.
But then he went and blew himself up.
Yep.
Same shit happens. So now we're short of cleric.
You all don't look that competent to me, but okay.
Well, I didn't say it. I'm very competent. I'm a bard. I'm a tavern keep. I'm very competent. I don't keep people happy, keep people working.
I think there's a poison to anybody yet.
Not on purpose.
I'm gonna roll to see if anybody can drink that poison yet. That he helped himself.
Go ahead.
Luck?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Just roll.
No, it's like this.
No. You don't know. You have no idea. You have no idea if you got the poison.
So the poison's locked down in your hut and nobody can get into it.
You don't know you have poison, remember?
Yeah.
You just stole a potion from me.
Yeah,
I know
but you don't know it's still a potion.
I found the potion when I was in there.
No, it wasn't in the tavern at all. The potion was never in the tavern.
Nope.
Okay, you put it on the wall.
Nope.
Nope.
Not in the tavern.
Not in the tavern. Not in the tavern.
So as far as I know, somebody from the area has stolen, from the settlement has stolen. I just don't know who.
Yeah.
It was all exactly him.
You've noticed there's one missing potion.
But you don't know who.
One missing vial of something. One missing vial of something.
Some kind of poison, which I don't know what kind.
So you telling us you have poison?
I said leave. Do I find anybody drunk yet?
Okay, go for perception.
Anybody drunk with poison?
17?
17? Yeah, nobody's drunk. They
I'd
run a
roll
tight ship
really
here.
high for that, didn't I?
They run a tight ship around here.
Who says I'm actually putting alcohol in them?
Yeah.
You want a tavern and it serves alcohol.
I haven't made my brewery yet.
Yeah. He serves mostly warm milk.
I'm a bard. I tell them they're drunk.
Yeah. It's cheaper that way.
It's cheaper. I don't have my brewery up yet. The power of song of a bard. You can convince people that they're drinking what?
Yeah. So as you guys go to leave, you see a carriage pulls up with some guards on horseback on goblins pulling up off the road. to this area and pulls up, and this guy, this goblin dressed quite fancy for a goblin, gets out. He goes, "I wish to speak to the lord of this land."
I dig seriously down. He knows who you are, and I walk off. I walk off to the back
Okay.
to watch.
Okay.
Did the king hear my? Did that guy hear my comment? I don't think he knows who you are.
Yeah. Probably doesn't care.
I walk up to
Get
the
back and
goblin. And
Yeah.
I greet
Walks
him.
up. And he goes up to Cove and he says, quite the fine settlement you have started here. You do realize you're within the borders of Dargoon, and therefore you should be under the control of the Goblin Nation. Says to Cove, and he says, "Why, I guess, yeah, we are. We're willing to work with the Goblin Nation. Well, the king would like to meet with you, or some of your emissaries, to discuss the terms of your occupation of his lands here."
The next bard comes out with a mug and a piece of gold coin. I'm sure I'd come talk to your king to negotiate terms of land rights agreement.
No, you. I say quietly. No, you moron. This is his kingdom. He wants tribute. He wanted somebody to go from here to see his majesty and talk about tribute. Otherwise, he's gonna wipe you off.
I just put gold in his hand and gave him a mug of drink.
Yep.
I'd gladly go discuss the bard. Discussions, preaching, everything's my specialty. I will go as an emissary.
Okay.
We want a peaceful town. We want to work with our neighbors. Goblins are peaceful people too, with the right amount of coin.
Yeah.
You're definitely not from around here, but okay. So let's go.
Who says you're coming?
So you're gonna go to the king?
Yeah. Who says you're coming?
You know what? I want to see how this goes. I really want to go see how it goes.
You are a stranger in our town. We don't want a stranger in with our to screw up our land agreements. We were forewarned of Goblin territory.
I may be a stranger to you, but I'm definitely not a stranger to the king.
I asked the Lord the emissary, how does he know your king?
I don't know who the hell that guy is. I don't know who the hell that guy is.
Might be the best if you stay here.
I want to go situation, and I want to whisper something in the ear of the emissary to
Okay.
remind him of who I am.
Okay.
But he would have heard legend of what I was doing on my hunt. So I'm hoping this one is one of those emissaries that would listen in.
Roll persuasion and roll persuasion to see if he's gonna want to let you come with him.
Alright, first one is on the emissary. I roll 25.
Okay.
And on you, 26. No,
Right.
yeah, 26.
Okay. So wisdom save, I guess. Yeah, wisdom save.
I thought P6. There it is. Should roll a wisdom save?
Yeah. Roll a wisdom save against that. That makes sense.
A dirty 13.
Okay. You know what? It kind of makes sense that Travis would come with you. He seems to know the area pretty good, and the emissary goes, I've heard of your name before. Maybe the king would like to talk to you.
Oh, the emissary heard my name. You didn't hear my name.
Yeah.
My full name. I'm just coming along for shits and giggles.
Alright. You guys get into the carriage or whatever. It's a couple of days travel.
And before you get in the carriage, I got some stuff.
Okay.
Got things.
Okay, you go, you grab stuff, grab your gear.
Grab my gear.
You gonna grab your stuff before you head out?
Oh, yeah, everything. I wrap up my tent, I put it all in.
Okay. So you
in
grab
my
your stuff.
magical backpack.
Okay, so you guys get in, and the carriage goes across some shitty back roads.
How many bottles did I have originally?
5.
5 bottles. Well, I'm gonna put everything. I noticed 1, 2, 3. I left around. Anybody dead?
Nope.
Nope.
Nobody dead. Oh, okay. Wonder what kind of poison it is. I'm gonna.
Alright, so you guys want to go there and you take it.
I'm not that kind of a captain.
Okay, so you guys go and it's like a 3-4 day journey as you travel by carriage. Through here you see, basically it's kind of business as usual. It's a thriving nation there that's, there's still some damage from the wars, but they're mostly fixing up and
Do we pass through a couple
moving on
towns
to
or
life.
anything?
You pass through the Chez Jordal on your way there.
Okay, make sure to make the carriage to stop so I can note what stuff and supplies they have and make
Yeah.
a list of stuff.
Mhm.
So if I need supplies, I know where to go.
Yep. So
I
you
just
go.
like you
You
to take a bath before you see the king.
I'm fine.
yeah. He's good.
Well, you're not, but okay.
Bar's good.
Bar's good.
Bar's good.
So you pull up into the capital, and there's this actually thriving metropolis of a thing, of the capital of New Cap / Dargoon. And you pull up, and
I sharpen my dagger
okay,
while we're riding in the carriage
okay,
in front of him.
all right.
I take out hand crossbow, inspect it. Make sure I have arrows, count my crossbow bolts, put it back in.
You know that I can let you anywhere near with that crossbow.
And
So you guys pull into town. You pull up to this nice castle. This area seems to be not at all damaged.
Watch your head.
It seems not at all damaged by the war. It's like it was protected and whatnot. They never got this far.
I make
And-
myself just a little bit shorter so I don't bang my head in the wall and
Okay. Okay. Give me a perception check.
I was gonna say, do I notice him also gets shorter? 15.
Yeah, you notice he kind of changes his shape a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah, you don't actually see me change, but you see that they're different.
I noticed that also he gets shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should take my shoes off.
So you pull up into into this town, and you there's
Also,
this-
have big grand hallways, like
Yeah.
10-foot ceilings and
Yeah,
everything.
oh,
He's
yeah.
not shorter for no reason.
oh yeah, normal size. It's it's primarily a goblin nation. There are humans and elves and whatnot around
Goblins
working.
make things oversized all the
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm. So you pull into the court, the area in front of the castle, and you're greeted by a bunch of burly-looking guards. All of them looking stronger than the tough guy you saw in the previous town where you're from. There.
I'm going to take you to a waiting area where you're going to have to leave your weapons behind.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Also, when I talk to the guards and talk
Yeah.
to the people,
So they come in. The guards say, "All right, you got to leave your weapons behind before you go and see the king."
I hand them my weapon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So do I.
Yeah. You come in and you find they eventually, after searching you very thoroughly, they find that they make sure you have no weapons, and they bring you into the.
I'm gonna offer up the loot and say, "You want me to keep this here?"
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
They take your instrument and everything. They bring you in, and they're sitting there is this king. Hey, Tabernacle, what you guys doing with that town you guys just came back and just made up there?
I just came along just to looking for information. I'm not really representing the town.
Well, what you guys doing with that town, eh?
We came around town and we ended up becoming the new leaders, so we decided to restore the town on your property and we're here for land agreements.
Okay, well, what do you guys want?
We just want to use the town. I want to run myself a nice little tavern, maybe a little brewery, offer some reprieves for your goblins going through.
Well, this town is... Okay, how about 50% of what you make? We take it, and you can stay.
50%. With that 50% we give you, can I get free access to some crops and all that to make some new ales for you to try out?
Well, I mean, you won't get free access to it, but
Just
you'll have...
limited access.
For that, you'll have access to the whole empire. You can negotiate with any of the other towns.
Counting his head, looking at his little abacus, putting things. Sounds pretty good. And if we need anything and need some protection or extra guards, we're able to get it from the Goblin King?
No, that's on you.
That's on us. Can we get guards from you if we pay them to come with us?
Oh, you can pay mercenaries. It's up to you.
Did you not notice the mercury when we walk in?
They're guards.
Not those. The elf, the barbarian, the guy with the big batchy weapon. You know.
Yeah, no, so. Oh, so what kind of guards he
I am
has?
very entertained by this. You're definitely enough from around here.
Who says bards enough around here? Bards are very inquisitive, very punctual, and very keen on what they want to see.
Yeah, this king's not messing around.
Yeah.
But I have one other condition. Your leader can stop calling himself a king or a god.
Alright.
He's a mayor at most.
Mayor probably soon fine. He can still rule the town, right?
Hey, it's up to him. As long as he gives me my 50%.
Is there any restrictions what we need, what we can build on the town, or can we do whatever we want?
Oh, I don't see why not. As long as you're not encroaching on any other towns.
Not coaching on the towns.
There's plenty around area where you are.
Sure. So could we get access to trade routes? Like if we send in a goblin with the order, you could send the stuff in.
Yeah, you have free trade within the empire.
I look at my tower sales. Sounds like a pretty good deal. Can we make it 40% and we give you free access to our town?
50% and you keep your head.
50% sounds good. And I give a complimentary bottle of mead.
Okay.
If he had to lose his head, can I cut it off?
Nope.
I'm asking the king, if they have to lose their head, can I cut it off?
What are you even doing here?
You haven't given me an exact engaging contract in a while. I was hoping you had something for me. And I was hoping you'd cut off his head, but...
Why would I pay for somebody to be assassinated?
In a while.
We are currently in a time of peace.
That's
Why would I
said
want
it's
to
been a
do-
while.
Yeah. And I have never assassinated anybody before.
You should probably have a word with the Prime Minister first.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't like what you're insinuating. Perhaps maybe you should no longer have a head. Because then you could stop talking.
Bottom outside has a list of ingredients. Ask one of the guards where the good shops to buy all this stuff is.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to ask of the king while you're here? Other than...
Well, I was letting him finish what he was doing first.
The king basically told him to shut up about assassinations during peacetime.
I go up to the king and ask him, "King, where's your trade emissary? I'd like to talk to who he trades with in other places."
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean about the...
Besides the Goblin King, what other lands do you trade with? Or do you have agreements with?
Well, agreements are still being made with a bunch of the other areas, because, you know, the war's only been over for like 5 years, and Dabarnak takes a while to rebuild relationships and whatnot, but...
I have a deal for you then. I am a bard, I like to sing tales, and very good at negotiation. For 40% of taking our 40% profit, I can go and negotiate deals, seeing as I'm a half-elf, I counter with lots of other people, more friendly face, and more charismatic and charming, though you are very charming, my dear and good sir. For 40%, I can be your personal emissary to make deals and contracts in your favor. As I play a nice little... As I start humming.
Give him a persuasion roll.
17.
17? 50% and you keep your head.
Oh no, you want me
I
to...
laugh my ass off.
I can make deals for you.
You can. And you'll still get your 50%?
I see you're very straight to the point, very fictional. Remind me of some dwarves I've met.
Mm-hmm.
You like dwarves?
Can take him and leave him.
Take him and leave him?
So you're going to abandon the tavern in favor of personal emissary?
No, I'm still going to keep my tavern.
He can be a manager, tavern manager.
Yeah. I still have my tavern.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I was going to see if I could barter on his behalf. But he doesn't want my skills and talents. But I leave the offer open to you. You can pay me a nice little tipping fee of any bars I make over here if you need me. Just, you know where I am.
Mm-hmm.
50% sounds pretty good. Since we have encroached on your lands and took over one of your towns, it only seems sensible.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to start any wars or have any fights. And if we find out about anything that comes along,
Just you're going to lose Cove, his little cleaned out. He offers you 50%. Take the deal.
Oh, he's
I
taking
am
it.
taking the deal.
He's taking it.
I'm totally taking the deal.
Is there anything else I can do for you while you're here?
Have you seen? I take out a nice little picture. Hang on, I have something for you. We have our friend here is. Have you seen this mage?
I haven't seen mages since the war, but
Have you seen this mage?
well, I mean, not that mage.
Not that
But
mage?
if you're looking for mages, Sharn would be the best place to look.
Ooh,
Everybody knows something in Sharn.
ooh, that might be. Do you think your carriage gave us a ride over to Shard?
No, that's too far for my carriage. But you might be able to hire a carriage to go there. But it's a bit of a trip.
Tell me,
So I tell him, this might be a good place to go look. They might know more than we do. To find your mage. As I show him the picture of the mage again.
tell me how your captain to be like.
He's great.
Did he, where is he? I don't see him in here.
He's here.
He's that good of a captain.
Big. There's this big giant
Look around.
friggin' guy behind you.
Tap you on the shoulder.
So I look for him,
He's right there.
and we just start whispering.
Mm-hmm.
I ask him if he has any contact.
He goes, no, I don't know what you're talking about. We do not engage in assassinations during
I'm not
peacetime.
talking about that kind of contract. I'm talking about the kind of competition where we have drinking competition. You know, like we used to before.
Not right now.
Have you given up alcohol?
I care deeply about the world post the war.
So you've forgotten about the war. But the stuff that you did.
I did what I had to do.
Okay. So where do you want to go?
Well, I gave you Shard as the place to find your mage. And I said I would help you find your mage. So that'd be the best place to go to find your mage.
I could do big. But what about your cabin?
It's being managed.
It's been what?
I leave town, it's being managed by my underling.
You got employees.
I can people that work for me. They'll manage the town. Right now we just serve the town. While it gets rebuilt. So it's not much to manage.
Show me on the map where you want to go.
To the town that Goblin Prince told us to.
Sharn.
There it is. Sean. Nice little round trip.
Well, that's a 3-week journey. If you can find some horses. Tell me, did you bring any of your gold from the cabin?
Why would I tell you how much gold I have? Why would I tell you that?
Horses I can shoot.
What?
You could run all the way there and carry me if you wanted. Or maybe we could run together.
What kind of bard would I be to tell you what I brought with me? What kind of adventurous bard would I be if I don't bring my own stuff? Trust me, I know how to adventure. I am a bard.
You're about that can run. Maybe we should.
Who
Good
says
one
so?
there.
Who says I'm running?
What, did you bring enough gold to buy a horse?
Do I need to tell you that? No. Do you have gold to buy a horse?
I don't need a horse.
Well, suit yourself, I'll suit myself.
I have magic. Do you have magic?
I have the power of song and dance. That's all I need.
You have power of song again. Okay. We'll go down to the tables. And you can do that song and dance and see if we can convince them to sell us 2 horses for song again.
Who says I want horses?
Well, you can always go change forms and run. But not everyone around here take kindly to that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure you know.
Nope. My bud's oblivious to what you're talking about. He's just gonna go around town, find out good deals on a ride over.
I could just kill somebody and take the horse, but sure.
You go do that, I'm not associating myself with you.
Friendship with magic.
God, no, my bud's very wary of you after the previous travelers and see you change.
So I go down to the tables and I look for someone who I've made deals with before and persuade them to give me a horse.
So you are aware.
My guy's fraternized around town just to see.
You're aware that the fastest way to get around this whole area is the lightning rail.
The what?
Lightning rail.
Lightning rail?
Lightning rail. So it's basically a high-speed train system that runs along these orange lines here.
Yeah. We need to get there though.
Yeah. So you need to travel to there. And you can either pay for travel in a carriage there, get a horse to go there.
You do realize we have to go through the mountain.
Yeah,
No,
we came through the mountain to get here.
We could go
Oh
through
no,
the
you didn't come through
wasteland.
the mountain there.
We could go through the wasteland, which is not really good for our health.
Why would we go through the wasteland when we won't go this way?
Other choice is to go through the path.
Why wouldn't we not take the trail?
It's to the mountain.
Take the road.
So
down
it's
the
a
mountains.
pass to the trails. I'm pretty sure there's lots of bridges that go through the places.
Alright. So we have to get to the orange line, right?
Yeah. That's your
Okay.
fastest way around. You get to the orange line is your fastest way of well, other than hiring an airship.
Where are we again? We're at.
You are
We're
here.
here. We have to get a horse to get here.
Yeah,
Go through the path to here. We're
Yeah.
still in the Goblin Kingdom, right?
that's fine.
No, that would be right on the border there. The mountains are the
Oh,
border.
the line is right here.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, it's at the border.
Yeah, it's at the
Yeah,
border.
that's
We
fine.
have to go to a border town, to try border town here.
Yeah.
Now, we could, but we need to get there unless you want to walk.
I'm pretty sure they trade. Goblins are traders. They probably have ways to get there.
Alright, I go down to the stables and I persuade them to give me another horse.
Okay.
I
I
go
find
see.
somebody who will make deals within the past.
I go
Okay.
down to the merchant caravan places, see if anybody has any caravan parties right out that way.
All right.
Alright, I look for someone who I have done favors for in the past. And
Okay.
persuade him to give me a horse.
All right. You find somebody willing to sell you a horse for 10 gold.
What kind of horse is it? Like what comes with the horse?
It's just a generic horse.
Can go.
You find somebody who's willing to give you transport for 5 silver.
If I
You
feel
just
bad,
hop
there's
on.
a guard. I'll hop
Yeah.
on.
I want to persuade him to give me a better price.
Go ahead, roll
I
persuasion.
found caravan to go with.
Yeah.
That's it, 5 silver. And offer my service as a guard and some song and dance.
15.
Okay. Still give me 10 gold.
You're overcharging me. Next time you need a healer on my. Next time you need a healer, I'm going to charge you some more. Alright, equipment, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually signing up with my little caravan. I have
Yep.
a whole bunch of guards, everything with me. I see him come by with the horse and say, "Hey, how was your horse?" I'm here having a drink with the goblins.
Yeah.
Getting ready to go.
All right. So you guys are heading off, and you travel, and it takes about a day to get to Sterngate. And as you approach the town, you see this wall in the pass, and there's guards there, And they stop the caravan and they go, all right, we need identification from everybody.
I presume that's I keep at this place.
Yeah.
Show my I. Ooh, that's a good question.
Nice little homemade ID and all that. Tavern keeps little name tag and everything on it.
I produced my ID from the border town here.
Okay.
License.
Okay.
Just my citizen ID.
Okay. So he looks it over and seems okay. Oh, we lost our bard.
He's going to go pee.
Probably.
It is not easy. It is not easy when you're playing a character that had quite the history, but you can't reveal who you are
Who says you can't reveal who you are?
to him.
Who says you can't reveal who you are?
He doesn't know what a Sharingan is.
You can identify. You
I
can
don't
say that.
trust him, because I know he's not from this man. He's not telling me everything.
Yeah.
And I know that.
Somebody's got to make the leap of faith to trust somebody.
And the other thing is, I can't reveal that I'm one of the king's detectives, specific for magic. Because physically I'm not on the king's table.
Mm-hmm.
What the?
Bart had to go for a bathroom break.
The bard came back from the loo.
Yep. All right,
Not sure how
so
the caravan.
you guys pull up and he asks for identification. You don't have any legitimate identification, so roll a persuasion check to get through.
Sure.
He's new.
24.
24.
24.
Wow! How about that guy?
I'm a
So
bard.
the guard looks it over and he goes, I've never seen one of these before.
It's new. We just took over one of the towns. We just came back from making a land agreement with the goblins. It's a brand new town. Here, I'll give you this card for a free drink at my tavern once it's fully up and running.
Yeah, maybe I'll go on vacation there. It says near the ocean, right?
Near the ocean, we're eventually going to have little cruises on the ocean, but that's a far little thing. We got, first I'm going to get the tavern and the brewery up, and then we're going to work on a little seaside, maybe a little resort tavern. Come see me in about a couple months and see how well we're doing.
All right, sounds good.
I offered, hold up. I give to the guard the bottle.
Okay.
One of my bottle. Under the
Okay.
bottle. Let it age for a little bit.
What is it?
That's a wine.
Give him a
Let it age
persuasion
for a little
check.
bit. You're not supposed to drink under the weight.
Give him deception check.
Deception?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What'd you roll?
3 rolls. Okay. I rolled what, 5 times, right? What are the odds that out of 5, 3 of them are natural 1?
Happens.
That's what happens when you try to be sneaky.
Yeah. You gotta be a
The
bard.
guard.
I have a plus 8 to deception. And I just rolled a 1.
How do you have plus 8 to deception? Wow.
my
Alright, plus
trait.
6.
It's my trait.
This isn't wine. What are you trying to do? Trying to poison me?
I took a look at it. Yep, definitely not wine.
I take it back, I sniff it. Yeah. Wow, that's gone bad. I cork it and put it back in the bag. Sorry about that. That's gone bad. Wow. Hey, you didn't tell me good wine. I thought you said that was good wine.
I don't sell wine. We have meat and
What
ales.
did you tell me here?
I didn't sell you anything.
I bought it off your manager. What's your manager? What are you trying to pull
That's
here?
not my bottles. My bottles have a nice little
What's your
label and a
manager?
dragon on it.
Alright, when we get back to your village, I'm going to kill your manager.
No.
Your manager just told me bad wine.
My
Travis?
manager doesn't sell wine.
Travis?
I think you might have to have a word with him.
He doesn't sell wine. We
Travis,
have no bottles.
give me a deception check.
I'm hoping they got you
With disadvantage.
We absolutely
Because
have
he's
no
doing
I'm
the-
gonna roll another one. You
Because
roll.
he's doing the opposite of the help action. He is not playing along with your
He's
shenanigans.
blaming my tavern. I'm trying to run a reputable business.
No! Okay, with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
One is a natural 20.
Yeah.
The other is a 2, which is plus 8 to 10. So, I
So,
rolled a 10.
yes.
You're blaming my tavern establishment for giving you bad wine. I don't want that bad credibility. It's not from us. I don't have a brewery
So how
up.
much
I
my
can't make
What
balls.
are you trying to give me?
Pardon?
What are you trying to give me?
Some wine that I bought off his manager.
Not mine.
Well, then drink it.
It smells bad. You think
I don't
wanna try
care.
it?
If you're going to give it to me, you drink it.
I'm
I
gonna
tell the
actually pour it
guard,
out.
don't worry.
I'm gonna just call
Not
it
mine.
in.
No.
You're making me actually look it.
You drink it, or you go to jail for trying to poison a guard.
I'm not trying to poison you.
Well, then
I'm trying
drink
to
it.
bribe you. Can't you tell the difference?
Well, then drink it. If there's nothing harmful in it, then why don't you drink
My
it?
God. Alright.
You're trying to threaten a bard's business. He's not going to help you if you're threatening his business.
Alright, I drink a step of it. How much damage do I take?
Drink the whole thing.
I don't want to drink the whole thing.
Drink
It
it.
tastes horrible.
Drink it.
It tastes like rotten fish. Do you want to
You-
try it? It tastes like rotten fish.
He pulls out his sword. Drink it.
I touch Travis on the shoulder and go, just drink it. Secretly cast friends on him. So I persuaded him to drink it.
Alright,
Yeah.
I drink it. What should I need to roll to pass that?
You feel great.
I feel good.
Yeah.
It smells like rotten fish and
No, it actually smells quite sweet. It's a healing potion. It's a greater healing potion.
I drank a healing potion. Well, I guess when my 3 hit point come back.
Those bottles were healing potions just labeled as poison.
I tell the guard, see, if you bought off my manager, it made him a lot stronger.
I burp. Wow. It smells like fish, but it tastes sweet. You make out.
All right. Well, obviously you weren't trying to poison me. I don't know why you fought me on it so much.
Because it stinks.
Well, maybe you just have the antidote in you. Or maybe you'll die later.
You just watch me drink.
Yeah? Maybe it's slow acting. Maybe it's befuddled your brain. I don't know.
You're very paranoid bodyguard, are you?
He's a bodyguard.
Obviously, it's my job.
Do you have a problem with goblins?
No,
Then why are you so paranoid?
because I'm a guard. It's my job.
You can land a peach, is it not?
If you were a guard and somebody offered you something out of nowhere,
You offered me, yeah.
and then, when I refuse, blamed it on somebody else who had nothing to do with it. Would you not be? He said he had nothing to do with it.
At this point, my bard takes out 2 mugs, takes out a nice little draft, pours in one, pours in the other, hands one to the guard, takes one in my hand, cheers, and starts drinking.
Okay. Guard takes a drink. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
You just showed the bottle that he stole from me.
Nope.
No.
My own bottle.
We're going to the cabin. We're going to the town first.
All right. You go to the town and you pull up to the lightning rail station.
First, I want to take note of the different shops and all that, of what they have and everything.
Yep. There's this bunch of shops around. and-
Research.
Yep.
Have you ever seen anyone wanted to eat from where you're from?
Not like this.
Okay. You know which way we're going?
Going to shop.
Which town do we need to go to?
Shop.
Shut.
Shop.
We're going to go back up. So we need to go north to here. How much is it going to cost us?
It'll cost you 5 gold.
Why don't you try to do the ticket master?
I hand him 5 gold. Thank you.
I just want to see the magical stone and dance you're able to do.
I hand him 5 gold and win. I'm on the train.
hide your skills from me.
Don't trust you.
Interesting.
You are a random
How long
stranger
is it?
that showed up to the tavern, want to bribe people, kill people, say that you can kill people. How am I supposed to trust you?
How long is the trip?
The trip would be a day.
Alright, so I pay my 5 gold, which I'm gonna have for you anyway.
You have to wait for the train?
No, the train pulls up relatively soon. It's about every half hour or so it runs running there.
When we get on the train, I just take out my loot, put out the little box, start playing a song.
So where'd she go?
I'm sitting on the train playing my loot and put out a little box.
Well, he's in the bunk and change shape.
I'm not in the bunk. I'm in the middle of the hallway.
Yeah.
I start playing for the other passengers. It's a performance. Performance check. Woohoo! Nat 20 plus 5. 25.
Okay.
So I do a performance and put on my box, and tips are accepted.
You make 3 gold.
Alright.
As people go in and drop a bunch of silver off, it equals out to about 3 gold in the end.
No problem. I pocket the 3 gold. Ticket only cost me 2 gold now.
There you go.
Is that my hat on the floor?
Probably.
I've been looking for days for that.
Well, you shouldn't have left it on the floor.
Thank you, Phil.
My guard paid 3 gold.
There you go.
Song and
Yeah,
dance.
it.
Song and dance.
Yep.
That's the one Jeff was making fun of. It's the one Jeff was making fun of.
Was it? Well, it was your hair that he was making fun of.
Yeah, but then I'm going to attack. Okay. So I've changed shape and I turned my roll inside out to a different shade.
Okay. What'd you do? Where did you do this? Where did you do this? Where did you do this?
Bunk, right?
Yeah.
So I just went into
No, I
a
wasn't in
stall.
the bunk. I was just.
He was in the hall.
I was in the
I
hall.
where-
went to go find a bunk, so I went into a stall.
No.
Like a bathroom stall.
I was in the hall.
He was in the hall.
I go into a stall. Right?
Okay.
There's people in there while you're doing the performance and distracted. I
Okay.
go in and shape shift and I come out
Okay.
with my roll out.
Okay.
Oh.
Give me a perception check.
Oh my god, if you go high, I'm making my screen.
16.
16.
Clap.
Okay. You notice him pop into a room and somebody else pops out.
I'm taking note of it. Got my other notes of being able to shrink and all this. Just taking little notes. And the fact that my travel partner has mysteriously disappeared. And a new figure has shown up on the train.
Anyway, the
Give me a perception check.
17 plus 6, 23.
You notice a child kind of runs by and trips in front of your thing and tries to grab a gold out of your pouch and then run off. Out of your
I
thing.
noticed it.
You notice it.
I let the child go.
Okay.
Not my cash anyways.
Nope.
And at this point, yeah, I'm gonna go full elven woman this time.
Okay.
Fair skin, long, golden hair.
Okay.
Sorry about my kid bumping into you.
That's okay. It happens. It's a small train. I'm in the middle of the hallway.
Did my kid try to steal some money from you?
No, he just tripped and went on his way.
I've been having a fun with him picking money. He's a boy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I've been having fun with him picking money.
Oh. Do you
I
need any help,
apologize. So
buddy?
where are you going?
Travis? Perception check.
Oh my god, 24.
Okay. You notice somebody kind of like bumps into you but doesn't get away with anything because you kind of stop the...
Keep your pouch. That one's not mine.
Okay, so after about a day, you guys pull into a station. And as you're approaching Sharn, you notice this town that's it's kind of like a floating city.
Do I notice that my traveling partner has somehow disappeared?
Oh yeah, you noticed, and you noticed that this other person popped out of the area that he was in. He's not very good at hiding this thing. So you guys notice that the town of Sharn is this like floating multi-tiered city. Just this gigantic thing with floating aircraft around and not there, just
Need one of those.
You know they have television here?
Do they?
Yeah. Do you know what television is?
I know song and dance. Wait, why are you even talking to me? I don't even know who you are. You're a different person. Who are you?
I can smell the goblin on you. Goblins don't come out this way much.
I'm not a goblin. But I was in a goblin town. I was making a land claim deal. I have a new tavern. Here, it's my business card. You come see us in a couple months when we're ready.
You've been hanging out with the goblin for quite a while.
I encroach on goblin lands, and that's where our town is. Of course I'm going to associate with goblins. We have goblin guards.
Oh,
Goblins are nice people.
got it. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I like robbing them. I'm sorry, I like meeting with them. Meeting with them.
And you are kind... What's your name?
I don't think I ever told you my name.
Well, what's
I don't
your
want you
You're a
stalking
brand new
me.
person to me.
I don't want you stalking me, following me home.
And then I bid
Creep.
you farewell and I walk off.
Creep.
I bid you farewell and I walk off.
So the station pulls in the middle section of the city, and Sharn is kind of made up of different tiers of the city.
Nice.
You pull into the middle tier.
Why are we coming here again?
Triggers.
Well, you were looking for more information about the mage.
But my friend has disappeared as mage, so I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up for people who trades, different things that they have. I'm going on my own way. The person that looked for the mage, I'm like, I'll get this sign anyways. Maybe I'll find my own information. I find a local inn.
Mm-hmm.
You changed form, so I don't know who you are, so why do I need to do what you need?
So, do you you look around for a tavern and a inn? Give me a investigation check.
Investigation. 8.
8. After a couple of hours, you kind of find this rather rough-looking inn as you wander down to the lower level. But you find an inn.
I came up behind him. I've been following him for a while. I come up behind him back in earlier form.
Yeah.
What are you doing down here?
Do I notice him following me?
Give me a perception check.
25.
Give me a stealth check. Stealth.
Stealth to be that. Give me a second. What is that cute?
Good old bard, double proficiency skills.
12.
12? Yeah, you have no idea. Or he sees you easily. Yeah, he sees you very easily. He sees you very easily as you following around behind him.
I asked you, what are you doing down here?
Oh,
I thought you
hello.
were looking for mage. Do you know what this place is? Not where you find a mage.
Wow, a lot of questions. Somebody that just disappears on a train, that all of a sudden appears behind me out of nowhere. I am very adventurous and like to travel to all different inns to figure out new formulas and types of brews. And this is a nice rough inn that you find them the best in. Sometimes the best brews at the place where you least find it.
There's nothing wrong with the food here.
Never said
None of
anything
these
about
people
the
hang
food.
out with mages. Actually, no, mages don't hang out with these people.
Who said I was looking for a mage? You were looking for a mage. You disappeared, so I was looking for more brews for my inn.
You have very interesting taste in inns.
I travel all inns. I've been all over the place. I travel all inns. The roughest ones sometimes have the barest brews.
You travel all over. But you didn't even know about the train till I told you.
I still travel.
The train is all over. Yeah. So,
I go in the inn and go to the barkeep for his local homebrewed ale.
Okay. He hands you a watery ale in a dirty glass.
Dirty glass is the best glass.
Yeah.
I drink
One
of it.
copper.
I toss him a silver.
Okay.
Okay, have your ear for a second while I toss you this silver.
All right. What do you want?
What other kind of... Where do you get your resources for your ales?
I just buy them from the market.
Ah,
How have you not been robbed by now?
because I'm a bard. Not everybody's out to get robbed.
You don't have anything to rob, you mean? I talked to that kid. He said you didn't have anything.
Nothing in the box.
You're very poor. You have a maiden skill to get around and still be alive. A maiden skill.
Now, barkeep, since I passed you and all that, have you seen a mage around describing half rogue? So I have a nice little picture. Show him a little picture.
Not around these parts.
No. What do you think parts will be around?
The only mages I know are up in on there.
Ah. So basically, the mages are the higher up class.
Well, I mean, they kind of stick to their hoity-toity nation.
Oh, I know the hurdy-turdy. I'm gonna be down with the rough and granny. That's where you get the best stories for bards.
Mm-hmm.
I love stories. Do you have any tales or stories to tell me?
Well, I don't really have anything that interesting, but perhaps if you ask around with the couple of the houses around here. Do you aware of the houses?
Oh, what kind of houses are they?
Well,
I'm new to this town, so can you give me the little lowdowns, quick little...
How new are you to this town? This has been around this entire world. The houses run everything.
Let's just say been in the forest, been around, just want to see what you know. Toss him another silver.
Well, I mean, this establishment is run by House Galanda. And perhaps maybe if you did some work for them, they might be able to give you some information.
Ah. Can you point me to a way so I can talk to them? Maybe I'll come back this way with some more business for you. Maybe set up a trade.
So he points to you towards this halfling sitting in the corner at a table, kind of sitting there and drinking and hanging out with some other people. And there's two big humans next to him sitting in the thing.
I put up 2 fingers for 2 more drinks.
Okay.
Take them off and go see the halfling.
What are you
Okay,
doing,
wait.
Travis?
What house is this again?
House.
Say Galanda.
Galanda?
Yeah, Galanda. Yeah.
What's your status in the guild? I look around at the plate.
What do you mean? It's not. I'm not part of the guild. They just run this establishment. They run all of the establishments around here.
Meanwhile, I went off to see halfling while he does his questions.
Mm-hmm. So you walk over to this halfling.
I sit down and give him one of the mugs.
Okay. Hello. Who are you?
Hello, I travel from a town, living on the common area. I'm just looking for some work and maybe get some information. What was that town called again that we took over?
Crawl.
Crawl.
Or New Cap. Or.
Well, I don't really know if it's New Cap yet. I come
Crawl.
from the town of Crawl. I'm setting up a...
Crawl's a wreck.
Oh,
It's been a wreck since the war.
But I'm there trying to reestablish it.
Well, what are you doing there?
We
It's actually
have...
not bad.
Hang on.
Not that bad. I mean, the guild could set up a representative there if you wanted.
What do you do?
I am the new tavern keep of the Draco Fire Inn.
Huh. So
Me and my companions are
you
rebuilding
run
the town.
a tavern.
Yes.
And why are you here?
I'm here because I have my friend over there talking to your barkeep nonsense. He was looking for a mage.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Aren't we all? I know. Some died,
Dreadful
some
business.
killed, some lived. Well, I'm just wondering, and I'm an adventurer too, so I decided
An
to take on
adventurer, a
adventure.
barkeep, what are you?
I'm a barkeep and a bard.
Uh-huh.
I like new tales to tell to my patrons, so I need to eventually get new tales.
And
There's
this
no
bar
point.
of yours, who controls it?
I have just recently set up a deal with the Goblin King,
Ah.
so we could proprietary on his land. I give
Uh-huh.
some percentage, and I run my bar.
Well,
Actually, no. He set it up for his king. Sorry, his new lord. Set up an agreement.
He's not my lord.
The lord, as I think, to do whatever you want to call him, whatever title he had. He can't be called king, lord, god anymore. You have made the arrangement between him and your king. That's what I tell the deal. That's what I told him.
Kobo's not my king. He's a friend.
mm-hmm. Well,
So I'm just kind of to see what you know about mages, because I'm trying to help my friend here. He is looking for a mage. So I am looking for new tales. I heard you have tales. And maybe you have some information about a mage. I'll show him the picture.
well, I think you may need to talk to one of our bosses.
One of your bosses. So you're just one of those people direct to the bosses.
How much gold do you have on you? I text you, talk to him on the text. How much gold do you have on you?
You don't need to know.
I'm going to find out.
You don't need to know.
She says, this halfling, this male halfling there, goes, all right, here, and he hands you a slip and directions to a tavern on a higher level up in the upper city. And he says, look for the lady in the corner there.
Lady in the corner. Alright.
And she'll be able to help you out.
I put down the second mug I had and put it down from the halfling and bid him good day. Leave with both mugs.
Okay?
I don't know what he's doing.
I'm giggling, following you, looking at your birthday.
Looking at what?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
So you guys want to make your way up there towards the
Yep. Yeah, make my way up there.
other thing? So you find your way up to the upper city, and you find this lavish inn and tavern.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much a tavern as it is like a fancy restaurant and bar and classy 5-star hotel.
Before I go in, I set up outside with my little magic, the little box, and start playing some songs and dance of stories I could tell. Of one of a mighty bard riding a dragon to fight a kraken.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you roll your performance.
Wait. You fought a kraken? What did you say?
No, I said a bard rode a kraken into a thing. I didn't say it was me. 13.
13. Okay. You make a couple of silver there. Not very good. And a town guard comes up and goes, "Can I see your license?"
Sorry, I'm just traveling. I was just singing a new song. I'm sorry, did I infringe on any rights?
Yeah. You can't do a performance without a license.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Here, you can have the silver I made and I'll be on my way.
It's a 10 gold fine.
Oof. 10 gold fine. Can't you just get off with a warning this time?
Well, you can get off with jail. It's up to you.
Can't just get off with a warning this time.
Mm,
I do,
persuasion?
Persuasion.
To be fair, he didn't know what to build. He had a lot more fines coming his way.
13.
13. Pay the fine? Or go to jail?
I guess I'll pay a fine. I'll know the one next time, good sir. And 10, I handle the 10 gold.
Okay. So he takes the 10 gold and leaves you on your way.
Alright, I go in the inn.
So you go in, and you see another halfling woman sitting there in a red dress, surrounded this time by like 3 or 4 guards, again, dressed very fancy, but you can tell they're established mercenaries, that sort of thing. They look tough.
Are these guys for me?
Where are you walking up to her, or?
I'm right, you can, I look at the guards.
Yeah.
Are they looking at me or are they looking at him?
They're looking all over the place, guarding to make sure that, anybody who shows up, they are well aware of.
I go to the barkeep and see what's his local
do I know the woman?
thing.
No.
Okay, so I'm just going to assume they don't know who I am at all. Okay. I just know by reputation. Okay.
Ask barkeep, what's his local favorite drink of this inn? What is the one thing he has over everybody else in this inn?
And he passes you a very fine elven wine. 5 gold.
Hey,
I sniff the wine.
who made that wine? I asked the barkeep, who made that wine?
We get it imported.
Where did you import it from?
It's imported from Anundare.
And I?
Anundare, yeah.
No, I leave the glass on the barkeep and go.
Quiet you. I tell you to be quiet. So, with your
I leave the
supplier,
bar.
where can I find your supplier?
What do you mean?
Well, somebody had to bring the wine to you. Where's that guy? I want to buy some.
He's down in the market.
He's in the market, eh? What's his name? And where can I find him in the market?
What was that?
Where can I find him in the market?
No.
He's one of the importers that works out of the docks in the lower market. He brings us all of our elven things in. Elven bread,
Is
elven
he only
wine.
elven importer?
Oh no, he just imports from everywhere.
What's his name?
His name is Joras.
Joel? Okay. Thank you.
Note, I leave the glass of wine in front of him and walk off to go talk to the halfling. So now
Okay.
he has the glass of wine, not paid for.
You paid for it.
Nope, I did not pay for it yet. I did not say, I just smelt it. I left it in front of you and I left. I left it
You
on the
asked him
table.
for the wine and then you put it in front of me.
And
I
I
didn't
left.
pay him for this.
That's your problem. I went to go see the halfling.
I didn't even touch the drink. I'm looking at it. He didn't pay for it, did he?
Yeah, you didn't pay for that wine. Are you gonna pay for it?
No, I'm not drinking it. I didn't buy. I didn't want the wine. I just wanted to know who gave you the wine.
So he's robbing me, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know why.
And
You're not a fake person he's been going up with here.
And he kind of signals over to the halfling person there. And the halfling person, one of the guards, comes over and he kind of whispers to them. And you walk up and you see this this woman there, and she's sitting there and she has her guards around. And
So look, the guy from the lower end sent me up here.
uh-huh.
I was looking for information on a certain mage to show the page of the mage.
Well, I mean, I don't know much about mages. I don't know why he would have sent you here.
So
What is it? What do you do? Who are you?
Old song dance. I am the barkeep call, and I'm setting up a new inn.
A barkeep. Ah.
I was just trying to sniff the new wines and everything around here to see what kind I want to import in. I
Well,
asked for the local craft here. He sent me some imported stuff. I said local craft.
are you familiar with the House Galanda?
I was recently told of it from down below. That's one of the biggest.
Mhm. Do you understand what it is we do?
What do you do?
We control all of the inns
Yeah.
and taverns across all this land.
Even the goblin territories.
Everywhere.
And I'm laughing my ass off.
So, what kind of arrangement can we make?
Well, I just arranged for a land claim with my friend that's taken over the call, but I haven't done anything for myself for my tavern. What kind of benefits can you give me?
Well, as part of our network of taverns, you would have access to whatever supplies you need.
Every supplies I need, even if I have my own brewery, I plan to brew my own kind of
Mhm.
fire dragon's breath.
Oh, yes.
Ah. And what would this patronage be part of your tavern inner circle would cost?
30%.
30%.
Mm-hmm.
But right now it's 30% of nothing because right now I have no patrons because we were just starting up.
I can hear the conversation and I
Yeah.
ask, does your offer include entertainment, like dawn and death entertainment?
Yeah, we do have our own little control of the bards as well.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to have him killed by somebody else because he paid debt.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know,
Well, it's important that he pay who he should be paying, especially when he orders wine at a fine establishment without paying for it.
Oh yes, I thought my friend was gonna drink and pay it, but if he forgot to pay, here's your 5 gold for it. Hand her the
Okay.
5 gold.
All right.
Just
She hands the 5 gold and she flips it to her, gives it to her guy, and he brings it back to the barkeep.
Misunderstanding. I thought my friend was gonna pay for it after I gave it to him.
Ah,
Misunderstanding.
So that's how it is.
Drag your corpse back to the town.
Who says you're gonna kill me?
No. That's what I'm asking. I'm going to have to drag your corpse back. I have to fear that's what's going to happen.
why are you talking about corpses?
Huh? We're just making a deal. I'm a Feditaki and a bard and adventurer, just trying to figure out the lay of the land before I set up my shop and actually officially open for business. Right now, I'm just serving my guards and the people help me rebuild the town. So really, I'm not making any money
And when you
because
run
we're
out of
nothing.
gold, what do you think these people are going to do to you?
And I just sit there and do my own thing. Who needs gold when you grow your own crops and brew your own beer and serve it yourself? The town pays for itself.
I am entertained
You know this guy?
by this, and I...
He just ran into me looking for this mage. I showed him the nice little picture of the mage, and I thought, oh, look, I have somebody, I want to help him, and it allows me to get the lay of the land before I open up and figure out things.
He just
So,
entertained
what's
me.
new?
Do you know what he is?
No, can you, in fact, I like to write a story. Right now, I've seen him do many things. I've seen him shrink on things. I've seen him pop into a place and pop out as a different person. I've seen him try to stalk very poorly behind me. So yes, if you have any insight, it'd be very good on why he keeps changing.
Never trust a changeling.
Changing, that's what I thought. We have some of those.
He's not from here, and I've been trying to get him to admit that he's not from this land.
The only kind of
Otherwise, he would
changelings
have
I've seen,
recognized me.
haven't much change with changelings. The only change that I've seen is some lycanthropes. They change into wolves, they howl all night, then they change back, and then they drink some. That's all I've seen.
Ah, yeah, there's lots of them around too.
I
Oh,
know.
there's a wolf. You're one of them, like, didn't you?
I may have not. I've been bitten a couple of times in some scraps.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, we died.
As I present a little furry paw. See,
Yeah,
sometimes,
happens.
but I got full control. Don't worry about me.
Mm-hmm.
You know you didn't have to buy that wolf. You could have just gone into werewolf form and run. It would have been perfectly normal, but instead you had to pay. And then I had to pay because I've been very
Who said I
educated.
He didn't buy a horse. He just got in a cart.
I got on a cart. I paid
He just
nothing.
he just hitched a ride.
I
I paid
hitched a
like
ride.
5 silver.
Yeah, 5 silver's nothing
5
to him.
silver.
I'm highly
You're the
educated.
idiot that paid 10 gold. I
Yeah.
just paid 5 silver off of my services. I told you. I had it covered. And who says I want to run with a wolf? They're stinky. You get dirty. You have to take a bath after. Not a very pleasant thing.
Anyway, I need to go down to the dock.
You go down to the dock. I'm discussing agreements and bargains here.
Try not to end up in the back street robbed because you did the wrong thing.
I'm pretty sure my halfling friend over here will join a little drink and we'll put out some plans and agreements and contracts.
The gods of luck have been smiling down on you. You probably will make it. You'll find me in the dock.
Alright?
Just ask around. The people around here will tell you where the dock is.
That's fine. When I'm done, I'll go find you in the dock. Or maybe I won't.
Good luck with the negotiation.
Okay. Travis
That's what I do.
wanders off down towards the dock. You go to the thing and say, I don't know what that friggin' you're doing with that changeling.
He just kind of showed up. We had a run-in with this one person that looked like the person that died. Came in, asked a whole bunch of questions. I put a fairy fire, watched him run off. Then all of a sudden, a couple hours later, he showed up, asking a whole bunch of questions, asking weird questions. Then asked for if we saw a mage. So I thought, I'm bored. We've been rebuilding. Still gonna take a while to rebuild. I was going on an adventure.
Well, this whole mage business is it's troubling. We have heard of this. I mean, we control most of the taverns, and as you know, most stories happen in taverns.
Oh yes, I'm very familiar. That's why I provide my services, and that's why I want to be a barkeep, to sing along adventurous tales. Because I know barkeeps in the most roughest places have the best stories to tell.
And it's our understanding that the events of the morning were perhaps influenced by mages like this.
Aye, some mages that wanted more power.
And that is concerning, that if he's still looking for mages.
Well, he only seems to be concerned about this one mage, and apparently where I'm from. Which is kind of...
Where are you from?
Oh, we ended up in this land off the water. We found a little thing. I can tell you the story of my friend, the dragon, Drago. He fought a kraken, and then when the kraken died, there was a portal. Then we ended up through it.
I don't want stories. I want truth. Where did you come from?
The truth, we come from a far-off land through a portal.
Okay. And what brings you here?
We ended up going through the portal because we had to figure out where lots of people of our land ended up. So
Well,
we've
that is
been
troublesome.
connected.
That is troublesome.
Because there apparently some people from your land came to ours, and some from our land came to yours. So it's kind of a mutual thing.
Yes, no, that's what we've heard of, and it's been a while. But we suspect that it has something to do with the mages.
That's what we figured. We had a whole bunch of cultists that casted stuff that were holding these portals open, and they were sucking people in.
Yes, that's very weird.
So then we ended up here. We decided, what? We ended up with this town. Let's just set up as a way of conduit. Maybe somehow we can manage to make a portal permanent and have travels to both places.
Well, that would be interesting. Do you have bars there? Taverns?
We have plenty of bars and taverns and stuff that you have not seen.
And
like,
who controls your world?
There's many people that control the world. It is more like this, like different nations.
Uh-huh.
Some are ran by complete idiots that look like little orange pencils.
Mm-hmm.
And some places are just weird.
So you're saying that do you have governments that run things?
We have governments just like your guilds.
See, the true power in this place is not in the governments. The governments merely work for us. So, if you ever want anything done, you'll have to talk to one of the houses.
So basically the houses are the true government over the shadow government.
Yes.
Good thing to know.
And I suggest you stay away from House Tarkin.
One of the faction houses that kind of want to rule the other houses?
Well, no. They deal in unsavory things.
Black market things.
In fact, I believe your changeling friend may have dealt with them in the past.
He seemed kind of shady to everybody. We were talking to the Goblin Prince.
I'd keep an eye on him.
So did you take Tarkan?
Tarkanen, yeah.
Oh, I have been. I have my ways to keep track of him.
All right, well, since you're not from around here and you're a new associate of ours, if you agree to pay 30% of your income,
Once we get all set up and started and start improving stuff, yes.
we'll be sending by a representative to ensure that our interests are protected.
Extra protection on my
What do you
place in town. That works perfectly.
50% to the king, 30% to the guild.
Who says 50% of my tavern? That's the 50% of what the land makes. Who says it was my tavern?
But you still have to pay tribute to the king and protection money to the guild. You're not making much money here.
Who says I was in it for the money? I'm in it for the stories. Nothing said money. I'm in for a bar's in for the stories.
And she says, well, your friend's going to go wander down to the docks and probably get mugged or something.
Oh, I guess I should keep him alive for a little bit.
You know what? He might be useful. As I said, never trust a changeling. But they're useful to keep around. And you see one of the guards changes and looks exactly like you, and then changes back.
I could do that trick a little bit too. I cast disguise self on myself.
Yeah. Close.
I'm still working on it. Still working. But I could just sort of do the same thing. If I had the right time to prepare the right kits and use my little kit in mind with little paint, I can match it up perfectly.
Yeah. So it might be worth keeping him around,
Aye.
especially since he doesn't seem to be the smartest.
No,
And-
he seems very bold and straightforward to people, and kind of rubs them off the wrong way.
But he seems like he might be easily manipulated.
Easily what?
Easily manipulated.
Yes, I think I found that out when I was able to convince him to leave his stuff before.
Yeah.
A nice little friend charm kind of spilt the beans on that.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I got him to wander down to the docks by simply just giving you elven wine. He's not gonna find anything down there.
I noticed that when I asked the barkeep for any local he produces, it gives me imported. He's not very good barkeeping. He doesn't know what local and imported means.
I'm not going to somebody pick up that. That's me. So are we back to me?
And so she goes over, she gives you the lay of the land and whatnot, and you now know this information.
And then I reach my pack, hand her a bottle of my
And you
Fire
sign
Breath
on?
Dragon Ale. Here.
Yep.
It's still in production, might not be the best, but this is my brand.
Okay. Travis, you wander your way down to the docks.
I look for dwarf.
Dwarves? Okay. So you go around and you find some dwarves working on the docks, I guess.
Do they have a rewarding mark on them that I can see?
Yeah. You can see one from House Kandarak.
Alright. Conduct. So I asked them if they know of any warehouse storing fine wine from the old kingdom of the old nation of Endar. Situation.
Well, yeah, go ahead and persuade them.
23.
23? He goes, well, why are you looking for them?
I'm trying to find out if they have any information on mage.
Alright, well,
And
there's...
that's where the mage is from.
Yeah, well, there's the warehouse around the corner.
Around the corner.
Once you go off to a warehouse there, that's got a bunch of importers and whatnot.
They're open right now?
Well, it's busy docks. There's things coming in at all times.
Sure. Thank you very much.
It's the late afternoon.
And I head on down.
Mm-hmm. So you head on down to the area, to the docks, and you find a half elf working the dock in there and controlling the thing.
Did he have the warden mark on him?
No.
What mark did he? I do investigation. What mark did he have on him?
Go investigation.
14. 16 went it.
16. You can make out briefly what looks like the mark of the storm.
Alright, I go up to him and ask if he had given transportation to anyone from Endar.
All the time.
Anywhere in mage outfit?
Well, obviously.
Recently?
Yeah.
Here or leaving here?
They've traveled through and they're gone on their way, but there's tons of mages who come through from and there.
So there are mages here.
Yeah.
Nobody said there wasn't. It's just not your specific mage. As I stroll in behind them, saying, yeah, this specific mage's not here, but there's plenty of mages. You should have stayed. You found out all the information. As the man comes in with the salad in a bowl.
How many mages came here through here?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's
Handful
what
or
time
lot?
frame?
Hundreds.
What's your time frame?
Did any of them have great wealth on them?
I assume as much. It's a wealthy kingdom they come from.
Alright. I get all the information. I actively know which direction they went in.
All over the place. It's just merely a hub here.
Alright, I go back and find
They
out.
came, they go, they wander around. Some of them
Right
are still in
behind
the
you.
city. Yeah, he joined you.
I'm right behind you.
Alright, I assume they're staying at taverns around here. Do you know what taverns they tend to go to? I have need for one of their servants.
I have no idea.
You live here. How can you not?
I
Yeah,
work
have
in
you
the
not
docks. It's not like it's my job to make sure they get friggin' hotels and where they stay in their
I
hotels.
am sure they have asked you which way to the cabin. Which one do you need to tell them to go to?
I'm an importer.
Does he look like a dog?
I know of people coming in. I haven't dealt with them directly. Mages come, mages go.
You should go see the
So
Wharf
do
Master.
fighters, so do...
So I got exploring around caverns looking for mage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Go with an investigation check. No luck.
Do I find Kyle?
Kyle's with you.
I'm with you.
When did you join up with me?
He
When you
was,
talk to Half-Elf.
yeah, he joined you at the thing. He's been hanging around with you.
I said, as you were
You are
talking,
quiet, bud.
I said, I walked up behind you, started dealing with them with a bowl of salad.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there are mages coming and going. There's a lot of them that are traveling.
Yeah, I've seen about 50 of them went all the way down. Some do little party tricks. Some was juggling fireballs.
Not so petty juggling mage that you. Them.
The
I'm looking
performance
for
time.
real mage, not so con art.
Ooh. Yeah, be careful. Because real mages, they hide theirs. Because you never know. Those little balls of fire can turn to big giant fireballs and run up a place if you mana. I'd be careful of the bard mages.
What mage did you hang out with? Alright. I shapeshift to copy Kyle's appearance.
Okay.
I know you don't. My flimsy does it. But no.
Think it's unnerving, isn't it?
Huh?
I look like you. Do I have all your powers?
No.
No.
That's it. They look like mages. They don't have the power
Still?
of the real mage.
Still like the fact that you look like me. I don't need you tarnishing my name.
I'm trying to prove a point to you.
What?
I don't have the durability, but I look like you.
Yeah.
It's very easy to toss a fireball around.
Then toss a
That
fireball around.
fireball,
Very easy, toss a fireball around.
I will pick out a sticky block, and then we'll be killed by the guards. Think about that.
If you
That
knew how
was
to,
a
if you
real
knew how to
fireball.
control.
That was real mage fireball.
Yeah, I could change myself too. I did cast disguise himself and turn what he looked like before.
Yeah. Anyway, I shift back into Travis,
Okay.
the elf.
Yep. So you transform back into Travis.
I transform myself into somebody that looks like Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. So I look like Gaston.
There you go.
We need to find a real mage, not one of those apprehensions, one of those mage wannabes. We need to find a real one.
Ooh, I want you to go tell them that they're a mage wannabe.
We just do
Now,
that.
what kind of mage are you looking for? A wizard mage, a warlock mage, a druid mage, a cleric mage, a sorcerer mage? What kind of mage?
Okay, we go up to the juggling mage that he had pointed out, and I asked him what level are you?
What are you talking about?
Are you a student? What level are you?
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. I perform magic tricks.
What did I tell you? We turn around and walk away.
I told the guy, you juggle those fireballs, can you toss to me? I start juggling with them, juggle back and forth.
If you have the ability to juggle fireball,
You can
This
certainly
is a
try.
fireball.
Yeah.
You're juggling balls on fire. It's a fire on a ball. The fireball.
I like to see if he actually burned himself for not doing the trick.
No.
No.
No. It's a ball that's on fire. It's a fireball. So we're tossing fireballs back and forth with each other.
The magic trick.
Hang on. 16 plus 22. I do it pretty well.
Yeah.
We do a nice little trick show. We do a bow. I do a little strum, and then I follow him. Take the guy first time.
Now, we need to find a mage, a real mage. So I look around and see if I can find an actual mage, not one
I
that's
actually
just
never
doing
heard of
parlor
heard of
tricks.
wizards.
There's lots of mages around.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Lots
can
of wizards.
identify which one are actually the powerful ones and which one are...
There's none that you recognize here. There's tons of, they're not very powerful ones, of course, but
Paladins are not mages. They're just very devoted people.
Alright, I'm kind of stuck here. Give me a moment. Let me look up something. Oh, man, I have to type it in again.
As he's walking, I'm just strumming along,
yeah.
looking for other street performers, some carnies, some busters, some
Okay.
buskers.
So, I want to pray to my God
Okay.
for guidance for where I am.
Okay.
What do I need?
Just roll.
14.
14. No response.
Apparently my God says I am where I should be.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm where I'm supposed to be.
So, we're looking for a specific mage.
Maybe I'm secretly.
Pardon?
Maybe I'm secretly your god. You got that?
I met my God in person.
But I can disguise myself. I showed you to.
So, there are a bunch of mages here. Some are from the kingdom. I haven't seen the one I want to kill. Although, I wouldn't mind killing a bunch of these mages around. I just don't want to start a firefight in this city. Because,
Why are you so murderous?
didn't I tell you?
No, you haven't told me that much about you.
Okay. So, I show on the map.
You showed me your town and all that. That was
I will
a
open
neutral
that.
town.
Okay.
But why do you want to murder lots of mages?
I am from the town here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm from the town here. It's an abandoned room.
Mm-hmm.
It was a village of goblins. And within the crossroad we had other species there. Human, Chandler. I grew up with them. And they were training us on how to be healers. Powerful healers. The mage came along and burned my village down during the war.
Ah,
And a bunch of people.
go find him then. Get him arrested.
I have certain skills. And
I have skills too.
Hmm?
I just learned a new one. Look, I can juggle fireballs. I set some balls on fire and start juggling them. See, I learned a new skill too.
Do you know how those people destroyed my village?
They came in, did some stuff, left it behind.
They threw fireballs around. Actually, you know what? I'll go back. I wanna kidnap that trainer mage. That guy Paulo took.
Why do you want to kidnap him?
I want to talk to him for information. He ate from that settlement. Maybe I can find him
I
information.
may have to report this activity to a guard.
You don't have the time for this.
No, there's other ways to get information besides torturing and kidnapping people.
Oh, okay.
Like on our whole trip here, I have set up a trade deal with the Goblin Prince. I have set up a deal with one of the houses and got pertinent information towards everything I need to know. I've got plenty of information just by doing song, dance, and drink.
Okay.
It's called patronage.
Is he from, is that mage like doing the trick from the shadow? From the guild?
Nope.
Hmm?
Nope.
Just a mage on the corner.
He has no guild on him?
Nope.
He has no guild mark on him. Okay, I want to check him, see if there's no guild mark I can see on him.
Yeah, go investigation.
Alright. I want to intimidate him into giving me information because I know he's not a member of the guild.
Okay.
And there's a fine for doing entertainment in the guild city.
What do you mean? You just
There's a punishment. There's a punishment.
He just puts out his license.
Yeah, he just
You have to have a license in order to have a cap.
yeah.
And who says he doesn't have a license?
He does not have a license.
You don't
How
know
do you
that.
know?
He has no mark on him.
It's fine.
Mark's not a license.
He doesn't need a mark.
Pardon?
He doesn't need a dragon mark to have a license.
He has a dragon mark?
He doesn't need to have a mark to have a license.
Hmm.
He can just have a license. He can just
have a
pay.
license. You pay. Unless it's one of the hard way.
I go up to him and I say, would you like to?
Why should I show you? Guard! This man is intimidating me!
Yeah. I show
Guard!
Him,
Guard!
I show him my mark.
Guard! Help!
The guild sent me to have a word with you.
Mhm.
Something about you not paying your fine. The guard isn't going to help you.
What
Unless, of course, you can produce your license.
what
Oh, okay.
mark are you presenting to him?
Enchanting, right? Yeah. So I shape-shift the mark to look like the Eberron mark.
Okay.
Specifically for assassination because that's who I'm being sent.
Okay.
They sent me.
Wouldn't you have to be the shadow mark for entertainment?
Now, I've
Help.
got to say, if you have a license, then the contract is following.
I'm behind a point like this.
Null and void.
A guard comes up there. Sir, can I help you?
Guild business. Run along. I'm rolling intimidation. Guild business, run along.
Give me a opposed athletics check.
I'm not helping him at all with this.
I was trying to intimidate you.
I'm helping my poor little brother friend. Because we bards and entertainers stick together. I'm helping my bard friend.
David, right?
What?
You should say
I know
David.
athletics.
Athletics save.
Okay, that's a. I think that's a plus one. No. 18. And then I want to intimidate him to go away.
He grabs your arm and twists it behind your back and says, "Get the hell out of here. We don't want any assassins in this area.
You know what?
We don't want any assassins in this area."
You don't want assassins in this area?
No. This is a peaceful area. He is just doing some entertainment. His license is completely in order.
So
Would
you
you-
verify that he's like it? That's what I asked. Give me that.
Travis, you're digging yourself a hole. You're digging yourself a big hole here.
I know. I'm just asking, so you are verified that he's like it.
Yes. We've been monitoring this whole area. If he wasn't licensed, we would have stopped it. It's not your job to police licenses.
It's my
You are a
job.
filthy assassin. And I should lock you up for that.
I'm just doing what the guild asked me to do. Are you going to punish a man for carrying out his guild duty?
When what he's doing is illegal, yes?
I wasn't going to kill him here.
Bring him to his guild. You hear from the background.
Alright. I'm not coming in left yet. Alright, I back off. We need to find a mage that's not actually protected by these guys.
Are you aware that it's illegal to threaten people in the city?
I ain't fucking kill him.
I go back to juggling.
50
with my
gold
friend.
fine, or you go to jail.
15?
50.
I don't have 50 gold.
Well,
I'm back juggling with my friend. We're juggling fireballs. I'm juggling fireballs with my friend. It says, sorry for my buddy, he's kind of cuckoo.
You're gonna try to convince the guy that I'm crazy?
No, I'm telling my mage friend that you just questioned and intimidated that he's crazy. I don't care about the guard. You deal with the guard. I'm talking to my mage friend. As we do another epic performance of... Ooh, I dropped the ball.
Okay, when he dropped the ball, just walk away.
Well, no, you have to deal with the guard.
The guy can help me in this grip.
yep.
Hang on, my friend's helping me so I get to roll with advantage. There we go, 21. We pick it up again. He shows me where I faltered and we start up again.
Alright, I can shape shift and drink, right?
In the guard's hands.
I basically want to just drink myself and not to get out of his grip and run.
Not fast enough. You would be shrinking as his grip is tightening around your smaller hand.
We don't shape shift that fast?
No.
It's a full body transformation.
Yeah. Your body
Can we
gradually
shape shift
transforms.
bigger? Like, no, that wouldn't work.
I think there's actually...
And there's a limit to how much you can... You can't actually change your size from, like, large to big. You have to be within your...
You have to cast, like, a reduced and enlarged spell.
Yeah. You have to stay within your current size.
Roughly. I can shrink or... enlarge, but not by much.
No.
Kind of like an improved disguise self.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to shrink fast enough to get out of it?
No. Or get big enough to affect it.
No. Well, I don't have 50 gold.
That's your problem.
And he knows I'm enchanting, right?
No, he doesn't know right now, but... he knows you presented yourself as an assassin to intimidate somebody.
I guess we're trying to get some information out of him. I'm not actually going to kill him. Of course I know they're going to kill him.
It takes about 6 seconds to shape change. Transmutation, just so you know.
Can you see any weapons in my hand? Yeah, in fact, you're holding one of them right now. If I was going to kill him, do you think I'll talk to him first in public?
I'd never said you were going to kill him. I said uttering threats to somebody was a 50 gold fine.
Did you hear my threat?
Yes, I did.
What did I say that was a threat?
You said...
I just showed him my mark. I said we need to have a word about
yes.
you're not paying your fine.
Uh-huh.
You don't think that's threatening?
Sounds like a threat to me.
No. Maybe I'm robbing his house.
Oh, so you a robbery?
No, I'm just putting possibility. What kind of guard are you? Do you have no imagination?
Robbery's 100 gold fine.
Robbery's 100 gold fine.
So are you robbing him or were you threatening him? Or were you going to kill him?
Did I kill him?
Were you going to?
Did you see any weapon in my hand?
So you're just threatening him?
How did you number 2?
Intimidating him. This is different. I'm persuading him to get me information.
I think I got plenty of information the way I did it.
Yeah.
I want to try to go persuading him that I'm just trying to persuade for information. I'm harmless. And I'm basically...
Wouldn't your
I mean,
assassin guild have lots of information?
Mm-hmm. Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
It's 22.
As he's doing that, I'm
No,
juggling,
no,
and I have a mage hand out, juggling the third ball. I can do 3-hand juggle.
So 24 or 12.
12. And he goes, well, do you have the 50 gold?
I don't have 50 gold on me. Come on, I'm crazy. Do you think I actually have money on me?
How much do you have?
I'm there with my friend,
Yeah,
and we both have mage hands out, and the mage hands are juggling now
There
with
you
each
go.
other.
35.
35? Ah, I don't feel like doing the paperwork.
Ready?
35 gold? I'll let you leave.
How many guards are there around me? That I can
There's
see.
2 right now. Right here.
I can always pick the gold later. I don't say that part out loud. Obviously.
So you pay him the 35 gold, and he says, "Get up."
You have 35 gold.
Hmm?
You have 35 gold.
Yeah. Oh, he's completely broke now.
What?
Where are you headed?
I've been trying to find information. You've just been setting up deal.
Yeah.
And I found information.
Yep.
Plenty.
Yep.
Okay, fine. Have you found the mage that we're looking for?
No, but
Then what news are you?
I worked on that basis, got information of all the land, and got some ideals and stuff too, and found out new places and got people watching for the mage for me. There's plenty of mages here.
I mean, to be fair, he got a lot more information than you did, and set up contacts.
Alright. The guild's contacts, got supply lines, I got extra protection from the guild coming in.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good. Got extra protection for our town. Got business. I got business offers go. I also got big travel plans going on. for other dimensional travel. I've set up a whole business model here.
So you have somebody runs up to you, and the halfling runs up to you and goes, so I was been talking to the leader of the guild, and we have a shipment of ale we'd like to send your way, along with transport for yourself and whoever you make back to your area by airship.
Ah, that would be
Back to the
perfect.
Yep.
Go tell the... That's awesome the storm people to do that since they control all the sea. Here's 10 silver. Go tell them I'll probably be ready by tomorrow morning we can ship out.
Okay.
Alright. Toss them 10 silver. Thank you for the information.
Barbarians are great. I used to roll with a barbarian, was my favorite one,
Barbarians.
and now I've gone to a barbarian artificer so I can build crazy shit.
Or
But
barbarians when they can act tough and also improve the fact that they act more intimidating with all the charisma from the bard.
oh, exactly. All right. So you've secured traveling back with a load of ale for your bar.
In the morning.
Before you head back,
I'm heading back in the morning. I still got stuff to do here.
I shapeshift into a mage and go up to one of the mages around town.
Okay.
What race? What race? Mages come in different
Do I know
races.
the name of the mage?
Huh?
So I go up and I describe the mage that I'm looking
Well,
for.
you could assume the shape of the mage that you were. You could assume the shape of anybody you've seen before.
I hand you a piece of paper with mage. Look, this is what you described to me. I hand it to you.
Actually, you know what? No, you know what? I'm going to do that. Actually, it's not a bad idea. So I shapeshift into the mage that I have seen before. And I walk beside him
Yeah.
around town as we collect supplies for going back. Because
Yeah.
there's ale.
I whisper,
So-
that's not a good idea since I've handed out one out to the guards. Have you seen this mage? And now you look like that mage? Might not be a good idea.
So yeah, Nacho Man, the Artificer is now part of the new Eberron expansion, so you have to have that to have it on the D&D Beyond.
It was on Arcana, but it just came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I found it.
Yeah, no, but if he doesn't have the Eberron expansion, then
Yeah.
he won't have it.
It's two of them.
Yeah.
It's unlocked in the other one, but not the one that you have.
Yeah, the
Okay,
Eberron
not-
Rising
not
from the
in the
Last
other
War. Yeah. Eberron Rising from the Last War is the new
Yeah.
one, and it's Artificer's part of that.
I might have to go Bard Artificer.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So, what reaction do I get?
What do you mean from the
Looking like a
from the
mage.
mage?
I don't know, I'm dressed as a mage, and I walk up to some of the other mage.
Hello?
I don't say anything.
Hello? Can I help you?
No.
Okay.
You know, there's lots of mages with like gray robes and
Have
hats.
we met before?
I don't think so.
I remember somebody ugly at you. And I walk back to Kyle.
I'm just
Okay.
laughing.
And I look for an opportunity to shift back into my normal, my traffic stuff.
Okay.
Without being seen.
Okay.
I said, oh, if you want to do that, come over here. I find a nice little opening.
Yeah.
I put up a nice little hut here. Walk in here, you can change in here, no problem. I stand outside.
I shapeshift into the maze again before you, when it's just you and me. Have you seen me before?
Nope. That's why I drew a picture of it, because I never seen. Now I get done this, man. My hut. I was going to say, though, somebody might walk into it in this alleyway. They might wonder what they're walking into since they can't see it.
Alright, I shift into a beautiful elven woman and climb aboard the airship with you.
I'm not at the airship yet. That's leaving in the morning.
Yeah.
You're not going to the airship, where are you going?
Not yet.
In the morning.
He's got some more exploring to do.
Okay, I walk along them.
Yeah.
As he leaves my hut,
Yeah.
I stay in.
Okay.
You can't see it.
Do you not like women?
No, I'm just doing some business inside my hut
There you go.
before I leave.
I'm a beautiful elven woman and you're not even in a custody.
Because I know what you're worth.
He
Don't
can't
even know
not
what
see
gender
the
it is.
Travis. He can't not see the Travis anymore.
I'm taking stock of what's in my hut and everything, resupply some stuff, and then
Yeah.
go dismiss the hut and walk on my ways.
There you go.
I shapeshift into Cove. Bet you want there.
as he's walking, I slowly cast, just for the hell of it, I cast the light on him.
Okay.
Catch what?
Light.
Light?
So now you're this big giant beacon
Now
of
you're
light.
now you're light. He lit you up like a light bulb.
You're just this big beacon of light.
The catcher?
Yeah.
Yep. So if you shape change, you're still a giant beacon of light. So I can keep track of you. I'm a bard. I can do many things.
I know. I can't shape back into you.
And you still have this big giant light on you.
Yeah.
I put a nice little sign on him. Not me. On his back.
Well, I also have the ability to catch light.
Yeah.
Light kick me on the back of you.
How does light
I don't like. We can do.
I take the sign off me. I'm like, ooh, look, performance light. And I start doing a performance with a nice little big giant spotlight. So I should get advantage because I have a big spotlight on me and people
There you
notice. 12.
12. Guard walks up. Can I see your license?
Ah, crap. Here's 10 gold. Here's your 10 gold. Where do I buy a license, by the way, Mr. Guard? Can you show me to the licensing office?
Well, you'd have to talk to somebody from the Guild of Shadows.
Can you point me that direction?
And he, yes, sends you down to a seedy area there. And
Before I pay the 10 gold, I walk down with him. Ask, how much is the licensing fee to perform in this town?
5 gold.
Here's 5 gold.
Yeah.
Here, good. Here's my license.
Oh, no, you still have to pay the 10 gold fine for without having a license.
10 gold.
You have to be a
License.
member of that house.
No, I'm just paying for a
Okay, there's 2
license.
houses. You know that, right? You think either
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
the sheet.
you want to be a spy or an assassin.
He doesn't need to be a member of the thing.
I
He's
don't
just
need
he's
to.
just getting a license.
Yeah.
Okay, entertainment.
No, I just got my license.
He just got his license.
I know you got a license, but how would you like to be a physical member? You know, you got a license that means you work for them. But a member, they got
I don't live in this city. I don't need to be a member. I already got a deal with the other. I already got a deal with the Gehalda for food lodging.
Oh, look! I show you my, I show you the shadow mark. See, I got it! I'm gonna get rid of the shadow mark.
Okay. I don't care. I pay my licensing and walk out. Show the guy. Here, I show you the bother anymore. Actually, I make a nice little lanyard.
I've been watched by the guy.
The guard with me.
I've been watched by the guy, Joey.
The guard was with me.
He's rolling.
I make a nice little lanyard. I put my license right on my lanyard. I put my little pitch on it.
There you
Does
go.
this work, guard?
There you go. You're good.
Perfect. I go and start doing performance outside. Advantage? 9.
9?
I gotta get better.
Nope. No good. Nobody's buying it.
Alright.
They've
But
seen
why-
better.
Everybody be hanging up by a...
I walk by more guards to show my license. They wave.
Yeah.
I wave at them. So what does the guard see with him? Since he's with me as I'm on my license. And he just did this stuff without
Oh, no.
even noticing.
I'm not doing any entertainment.
No. He just notices. You don't notice anything.
Alright.
You don't notice anything.
I have my performance license for the town now.
Yep.
Okay, are we at the morgue yet?
It's nighttime now. It's starting to become nighttime.
You can't like see in the dark. Or you like depend on what form we're in.
No, you can't. I don't think you have dark vision.
I got dark vision.
No, but I don't think changelings do.
Oh.
Not sure. If
You
they do.
inside city street lights.
Okay, I'm lighting things up.
It's still
Actually, no,
fairly
that's a good
illuminated. Let's see.
Speak you can trade.
Does a changeling have
I don't know.
dark vision? Don't see it. No.
No, I don't see it. So no.
Nope. No dark vision for you. But it's okay. You're in a city. It's illuminated. It's nighttime.
Okay, so you can you determine a bit of a change, height, weight. You can make yourself another race. You can't duplicate your thing you've ever seen, and it has to be the same basic form arrangement of limbs. So I could arrange myself to be a child, but you're right. It wouldn't be fast change.
No.
Or anything.
No,
I
so-
can't change my weight.
Right?
Aw. The way
Oh,
it
actually, I
feels,
can.
the way it feels bad, she can't make it, but she feels like shit.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
We understand.
I'm having fun.
Yep.
So, what do you want to do? You just want to head back, or you haven't found much information?
I'm doing it. I'm gonna finish a couple things and set up myself. Where are you staying tonight?
I can be anybody I want. I don't have no problem finding a place to sleep. I can go sleep in a barracks if I wanted to.
Right.
I'm a shapeshifter.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna find yourself somewhere to sleep?
I'm trying to think. I have to look humanoid.
What were you doing for the night?
I was just seeing what kind of night entertainment was around and going head down towards where the airships is and set my nice little hut off to the side and take a rest.
Okay. You enjoy the nightlife of the thing and of the town and see some, the bars and
Take note of the barkeeps, the names, the stories, and everything.
Yeah.
Like a bard would do. Share stories and adventures with everybody.
Travis.
Alright, so I'm going to look for house Pilar. I want to go look for the house
Okay.
in the city.
All right.
So I should know. I've been here before. I know I've traveled everywhere. How do I find them?
Give me an investigation check.
This is a plus 2. Oh. 19 to 21.
21? No, you don't.
They're not here in the town. They moved on.
You don't know? But you can't seem to find anybody from the house there? From House Falarin? Flarlin?
I find that very unusual. Well, I know there won't be anybody from Tarkin, not openly anywhere. I know that. Anyone from Manati? The top one.
No. Not where you're at.
Anyway, any crows, ravens, or animals of the night? A hunt.
Not really, no. It's the city.
Yeah, I know, but
It's a busy
but
city.
any that I can see.
Not inside the city, no.
I find it very unusual. I mean, there's nobody from the assassination or spy guild here.
Why would you advertise yourself as a spy or assassination?
No. I have the ability to find them.
Alright.
If they're here, I can find them. And I just rolled a 19 plus 621. So if they were here, I would have found them.
Yet you didn't. I found the guilds I found. The guilds that I needed to find found me. I'm doing pretty good. Before you go to nightlife, I need to perform one big giant magic trick for everybody.
I'm just finding it unusual. There's a bunch of mages, but there's no exchange of information.
I got plenty of information. I got stories of a person that went to a castle and found this little treasure chest that turned into a mimic and he escaped from the maiden's tongue. I found a story of a person that found 2 eggs. One was a lizard, one was a bird. I found out many stories.
You have many stories, but not the one I need.
I found all the stories I need. I found new tales to tell.
If you cook food with a health potion, do you make a meal with my immune properly? Or have you wasted the potion? Depends, have you boiled the potion? If you boiled the potion, then yeah, you've wasted it. If you have
You would probably end up just ruining the potion.
Yeah.
If you use it at the start, like just... But if you cook it...
Once you cook it, you've probably burn off the magical powers of healing.
Yeah. If you cooked it, you definitely ruined it.
Yeah, if you cooked it, boiled it, you change it.
It's like if you cook alcohol,
You might even create some sort of poison out of it.
I shift into a random guard that I find.
Okay.
And I go take a nap in the barrack.
Okay.
Right, if I didn't go take a nap, but I'm actually listening to the conversations around me.
Okay.
Do I hear anything interesting going on?
Give me a perception check.
18.
18. You hear just normal conversations. Well, one guy mentions that he shook some idiot down for 35 gold.
Yeah, I would have picked a fight there, but the two other guys, I'm like, no. I've done that before, it did not go well.
Yeah.
One-on-one, I could have been okay, but not. City guys have a higher level. Alright?
Before I go to my hunt, do I find any place where there's like any little boxing or wrestling matches going on? Or any brawls?
Not at this time of night after you've been wandering around. You would have missed them. You missed out on them.
I could have went werewolf and fought and made some coin.
Yeah.
That's for next time.
Next time.
That's for next time. I
So-
can use advantage to this werewolf to have a little fight. Oh, I just thought of new ways to use my werewolf form.
So when I wake up, I look. Is there a pile of gold that the guys have been shaking down and collecting?
No.
Taking it? No.
No.
There's no check full of it?
No.
They wouldn't keep that out in the open just to give a piss of that. Random guy asking, hey, where's the gold?
Yeah.
No, that's why I'm looking.
It probably goes into treasure and gets safe deposit at night.
Okay, my sleight of hand is 1. I don't have the ability to rob my money back. I thought about it. My situation is exceptional high. I'm an assassin.
A shitty assassin, apparently. Can't stealth with shit. Can't slide ahead with shit.
I haven't heard of any contract. I am finding it
Can't get the information.
I mean, the goblin don't have a contract right now. But then,
Why would the goblins have a contract?
the goblin hired me many times. Where do you think I got my money from?
Oh.
But they didn't have any contract. There is no work. I cannot find any members of my guild.
That sounds like a you problem. I set up lots of transfers and everything. And I got free, for 30%, I get free materials from my bar. I don't even need to do anything for it. My 30% pays for supplies. That's awesome.
No. I mean, don't you find that strange?
Nope.
There's always a need for somebody to be assassinated, to be silent. Always a need.
Not my line work.
In this world, there are.
But I'm not from this world, so I don't know. So I can't help you there.
We haven't come across it.
I wouldn't know. I'm just finding out information about this world.
Oh, you useless. You are from another land. You are definitely. You have no.
Well, you were down the docks. That's what I told the lady. We were setting up deals to go traveling between our two worlds. You should see this is an immaculate deal. We're gonna make so much money off this travel, and I gotta make a resort so we can do the boats through. You missed all the fun of dealing and information.
Quiet. Did you hear something?
Nope. Just the sound of mine being blown.
No. We've been followed.
Are you sure? Because I've been camping in my hut all night, so if you follow me, my hut's been sitting here invisible.
No, we've been followed.
I haven't moved.
You might notice what's following us. I might be a little paranoid, but
There's nothing following you.
I'm right by my airship. I'm checking up on supplies, everything, making sure I'm getting ready to go. It's the morning.
Give me an investigation check.
what?
Investigation check.
20, not natural 20, 20.
Okay. You don't see anybody following you, but you do notice in your pack there's a note that says, "Stop impersonating dragon-marked houses."
Pardon?
Says, "Stop impersonating dragon-marked houses or you won't wake up."
Well, the Eberron is one, is not. Exactly one, I'm persuaded.
Oh my.
The application market may probably would be real, but actually no.
You're not a dragon-marked.
Hmm?
You're not a dragon-marked person. You've been flashing dragon marks around.
You've been nuked by them.
You've been flashing around dragon marks, pretending like they were yours.
One, I could probably get away with it, not the other.
You intimidate people all night.
I am being followed. Just shh. Problem is, I don't know which one is mad at me right now.
I wave at a guy that's looking at us, hiding behind the thing, like, hi.
There you go. There's a guy waiting for you.
No.
I think he wants to talk to you.
Yeah. No, you guys find your way to the ship. Go, and you're brought back to your town.
Yeah, I check the inventory, make sure you're there.
Yeah, you have a few barrels of ale and nice halfling coming with you.
Woo, got a halfling.
Yeah.
How's the town?
What?
How's the town? What's changed?
Well, you come back. It's been constructed a little bit more. It's fixed up a little bit more.
I'm in a few days.
Yeah.
So what happened while we were away?
While you were away? Not much.
Yeah.
They worked on stuff.
Which form am I in?
I don't know.
So before we actually land, I can't shape shift into traffic. That's a bad idea.
You know, you go tell Cobra that you're a changeling.
I don't know what form I went in when I left.
It doesn't matter, because I'm going to tell them that you can change forms.
So you can be whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want.
I shapeshift into Cove.
Okay.
I cast light on him.
Yeah.
What?
I cast light.
So he knows which cove is cove for sure.
I cast light.
Light.
Light on me? Okay.
So I know which cove is cove.
Yeah.
I'm just smaller version of Cove. Just smaller.
Yeah. There you go.
I go tell Cobra I came back with a whole
Why
bunch
would be a bio of that everything? Like, whatever I am, I have to be humanoid.
There you go.
Alright.
So you guys pull in. You pull into town, and
Cove's amazed by the giant airship being dropping off stuff here.
Cove is not tremendously pleased that you promised 50% of the town's revenue.
But I've gotten us a lot more revenue in with possible trade deals and everything else.
Hey, Cove. It could be that you lose your head.
Oh yeah, Cove, he's a changeling. He wants information like for the mage.
And I shapeshift my head away.
Okay.
And I shapeshift it back.
All right.
See? Which one looks better? The one with the head or one without the head?
Cove will probably chop it off.
Yeah. They're all ugly. You're the ugliest Cove I've ever seen.
You know something about my skills? I can only copy what I've seen.
I set up for the airship, make sure all the supplies get off, and
Yeah,
send some
you
notes
get
for the
off.
stuff I need.
Mm-hmm.
And then I show the person, as the airship goes off, I show them like the beach line, all that I want to set up with the old guard tower. We get fixed up as kind of a resort, a hub port.
Yeah.
So I'm going to order materials for docks and everything.
Okay.
For docks, for building supplies. See if they can send it back in like about 2 weeks' time.
All right.
So come back in 2 weeks with supplies. I gotta work with my deals.
I shapeshift into the Goblin King
Mm-hmm.
to show Cove what the Goblin King looks like.
Okay.
And then I shapeshift into, just a random elf.
Okay. All right.
Well, if you see that guy, don't piss him off.
Okay. And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Now, there's a lot of mages out there.
Yeah.
Like what I talk about, there's a lot of mages out there.
Mm-hmm.
There are some groups that are disappearing. This is
Mm-hmm.
what I've been able to figure out. There are groups that are disappearing or being driven into hiding. Groups that would have been a challenge for the mage are disappearing. This is my suspicion, but
Okay.
that's based on what I've been seeing. There's a lot of peace out there. The guilds are making a move.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying. So the guild will be paying a visit here now that it's afraid about the experience and the effort that you have put into rebuilding it.
Mm-hmm.
I kept him alive and not robbed.
Yeah.
I kept myself alive and not robbed, fine by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I did everything myself fine. Nobody tried to rob me at all, and nobody tried to kill me at all.
I could have kept you alive.
Jeff, Travis did a horrible job of being Goblin King. Trying to win his way over there, it didn't work out. He rolled very poorly and was very unconvincing in his arguments. It was poor. It was not good.
I rolled 3, not 1.
Hey, it happens.
3.
But
2 in a row.
we're gonna call it for the night. So have a good one. Have a good night, everybody watching. And we'll see you guys next week.